Good afternoon here from Jerome Berg Field on the campus of Mayville State University. I'm Harry Lipsiea, and today we are at the very start of North Star Conference play as Presentation College from Aberdeen, South Dakota, comes to town to take on the Comets of Mayville State University. On the season so far, Presentation College sits at 2-1, while Mayville State University sits at 3-1. But as I stated before, both teams, this is their season opener in the North Star Conference, so it's going to be an interesting matchup. Last year it was a very, very tough, close game between these two teams. Presentation won in a shootout, so we're looking forward to an interesting game again today. We'll take a look at the starting lineup, and first we'll take a look at Presentation College. Starting at quarterback is Minot native Austin Eggle. He's a freshman. Their running back is Hayden Zenner. He's a returner, all-conference player. And their line, left tackle, Josh Tazi. Everett Fondrick is at a guard. Austin Olson at center. Blake Olson at a guard. And Matt Helton at right tackle. Their receivers are Jerome Mayfield, William Moffitt, and Anthony Bricker. And the tight end is Cole Adams. The kicker is Sean Trafter. We'll take a look at the defensive starters in 2 minutes. Here's a look at the defensive starters from Presentation College. At defensive end, Jeff Branch. At defensive line, Cortland Drummond. And also on the line, Cecilani White and Adele Frumey. Austin Haber, Skylar Miller, and Nuke Greer-Ware are the linebackers. Ronnie Benevez, Jordan Taylor, and Adam Garza. Also, Kyle Bertram are on the defensive backfield for the Saints. We'll be back in 30 seconds to take a look at the Comets on the Goose River Bank starting lineup. And the starting lineup for the Comets on offense, quarterback Jordan Aries, he's a junior. We'll also see Andrew Blake, I'm guessing, a sophomore. We've seen both of them. They've kind of alternated quarters so far this season. At running back will be Gerald Jenkins. Also, Martin Stafford in the lineup for the first time this season. At tight end, Chris Mays. At a tackle, Israel Evans. At guards, Donnell Lafatu and Mike Barron. Jordan Melendo at center. At the other tackle, Aaron Johnson. Receiver, we have Jacob Lawrence, Justin Hafner, Dontrell Horn, and Fernando Flores. On defense, Marcus Cheatham starts at defensive end. Kenley Napoleon and John Tagliavava are defensive line. Virgil Bolden also at a defensive end, as is Matt Self. Ryan Henderson, Jason Holmes at linebackers. Will Irvin, Jason Smith, Nick Zalas, and Emmanuel Raspberry making up the defensive backfield for the Comets. So we are set here. The Comets won the toss and decided to receive the ball. So kicking the ball away for Presentation College will be Sean Traster. He's a 6'1" junior. The return men for the Comets are Jason Holmes and L.J. McMorris. Nice day here in Mayville. Sunny skies, a little bit of a wind, but very, very comfortable. So Traster with the kickoff. It's a line drive, hard hit to the 8-yard line, and it goes out of bounds. So the Comets will start with good field position here today. Mayville State University will start with the football at the 35-yard line. So again, led by quarterback Jordan Aries. He's 5'10", 180 pounds, out of California. And the Comets run a no-huddle offense, usually out of the pistol. We'll see what they start out today. Okay, it looks like Andrew Blake isn't at quarterback for the Comets, so a little bit of a change from the starting lineup. He gives it to Jenkins. Jenkins out to the 45-yard line. He is brought out to the 52, or to the 48-yard line, excuse me. So he does get into presentation territory. So that'll bring up 1st and 10 for the Comets. Good start there is Jenkins with a 14-yard run right off the bat. So 1st and 10 from the 48-yard line at Presentation College. Andrew Blake, the quarterback, 2 receivers to his left, 1 to his right. Jenkins in the backfield. Blake takes his time, looks for his receiver, finds Mays. Mays brought down at the 45-yard line. They do call it incomplete pass. Initially, they had said that he did haul it in, but they called an incomplete pass. So that'll bring up 2nd and 10. Comets in the no-huddle offense. sophomore Andrew Blake is the quarterback. We expect to see both Blake and Jordan Aries today. So Blake starts it off, 2 receivers to his left, 1 to his right, out of hands of Dontrell Horn that time, so incomplete. So it is 3rd and 10 here from the 48-yard line of presentation for Mayville State University. First drive of the game. Mayville State University offense taking a look at Coach John Haynes, who is also the offensive coordinator for the Comets. Blake, 3 receivers to his left, 1 to his right. Jenkins out of the backfield, and there's pressure right away. Blake trying to find some room, scrambling around, and he finds receiver L.J. McMorris. McMorris up to the 30, to the 25, 20, 15, 10. Mayville State University touchdown. There is a flag on the play. There is a flag on the play. Personal foul on the defense. So it is a touchdown for Mayville State University. 48-yard pass from Andrew Blake. So Blake to Simpson for a 48-yard touchdown pass. There is an injured Presentation College player down, and he is down on the play, being treated by medical personnel. He's being taken off the field now. So a touchdown, 48-yard touchdown for the Comets, giving Mayville State University the quick 6-0 lead. On to kick for the Comets is number 32, Miguel Vega. He does all the kicking, so kicking off, and also punting. So he's a busy man for Mayville State University. He made his debut 2 weeks ago against Trinity Bible College and really made a difference specifically in the kickoff game as the Comets forced teams to about 2 or 3 touchbacks. This was the first time they'd done that all season. So the snap is good. Vega's kick has plenty of distance. And it is good. Mayville State University with the 7-0 lead here early on. About 13 minutes left to play, so we will be back in 30 seconds. Couldn't ask for a better start for the Mayville State University Comets here in their North Star opener against Presentation College. First drive of the game, quarterback Andrew Blake hooks up with wide receiver Will Simpson for a 48-yard touchdown connection. And then Miguel Vega kicks the PAT to give Mayville State University the 7-0 lead here early in the first quarter. That was the first drive of the game. Kicking the ball away for the Comets is sophomore Miguel Vega, who did make the PAT. The returners for presentation are Cameron Deering and Adam Garza. Good crowd here today, as you can hear them. They're ready, especially after that nice drive for the Comets. And it's an onside kick. They tried. It is recovered, but there is a fumble on the play. Initially recovered, but bobbled, and there is a fumble on the play. Comets indicating that they have it. And Presentation College, first the official waved that it was Presentation College ball, then it was waved that it was Mayville State University's ball. So it's a pretty happy sideline here for Mayville State University. The crowd sure getting into this one, so couldn't ask for a better start. 48-yard scoring play, makes an extra point, and recover the fumble on an onside kick. So the Comets will start 1st and 10 from the 34-yard line of the presentation. So the quarterback is Andrew Blake. He's working from the pistol. 3 receivers to his right, 1 to his left. Horn is receiver to his left. Simpson and Mays to his right. The running back is Jarrell Jenkins. In motion is McMorris. McMorris with the handoff and the sweep. Ooh, pressure his way, and he's able to get nothing. He's gobbled up in the backfield by number 10, and that is Celestiano White. He's a senior, 6'1", 240. And they tried the end around that time to McMorris, and he has good speed, but just wasn't able to get anything out of it. Running back in the game here for the Comets, Martin Stafford. First time we've seen him. He's a 5'11", 190-pound freshman. So it is 2nd and 16 for the Comets from the 40-yard line. Play action fake to Jantrell Horn. So Blake to Horn, good for a gain of about 6 yards. So 6-yard gain that time for the Comets. That'll bring up 3rd and 10. Andrew Blake is 3 for 5 here to start the game for the Comets. He has 2 receivers to his right, 1 to his left. The running back again is Martin Stafford, the freshman. Blake barking out signals. And it is a run to the running back, Martin Stafford. Stafford up to the 30-yard line, good for a gain of about 4. On the stop that time, Austin Haber, a junior, 5'10", 210 pounds. So that will bring 4th and about 7 here for the Comets from the 30-yard line. So 4th and 7, the Comets will go for it. Quarterback Andrew Blake leads the team on offense here. In the pistol, McMorris in motion. And the play is being blown dead by the officials. There's a little laundry on the field. False start is indicated against the Comets. So that will turn a 4th and 7 into a 4th and 12. So exactly what Mayville State University didn't want. Jarrell Jenkins is coming back into the game for the Comets. So 4th and 12 here for Mayville State University. They lead 7-0 here with about 11 minutes left in the first quarter. So Blake the quarterback, 1 receiver to his right, 2 to his left. Jenkins the running back, a lot of pressure. He passes off to Jenkins. Jenkins has some open room. He's down at about the 30-yard line and will be short of the first down. There is a flag on the play. Presentation's offense is coming onto the field, so they're guessing it's on Mayville State University, but we'll see what the officials have to say. Usually a hold, but you never know. Sometimes you can also have defensive holding on that side of the field. No penalty on the play, so there is a gain of about 5 yards for the Comets, but it isn't enough for the first down, so that'll bring up 1st and 10 for presentation. So Mayville State University unable to take advantage of the fumble on the onside kick. So it's 1st and 10 from the 30 for presentation. First time we'll see the Saints offense today. Austin Eggle, the quarterback, 5'10", 190-pound freshman. He's in the shotgun, 2 receivers to his right, 2 to his left. No running backs in the backfield. That time there is a wide receiver going in motion, and that is number 81, Moffitt, and he gets the carry. Good for a gain of about 3 yards on the play. That'll bring up 2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line for presentation. Quarterback angle. He has 1 receiver to his right, 2 to his left. In motion is number 2, and that is the tight end, Cole Adams. Zenner, the running back, to the left of Eggle. Eggle with the screen pass attempted for Eggle, and it is incomplete. That time on the coverage was number 12, Ryan Henderson. He's junior, 6 foot, 245 pounds of Arizona. That'll bring up 3rd and 8 for the Saints. It looks like presentation runs a similar offense, the no-huddle shotgun approach, as Mayville State University does. So don't expect to see too many huddles or too much time in between plays here today. Eggle winds up, finds his receiver, number 2, but it is incomplete as the receiver, Cole Adams, was unable to bring it inbounds. So was unable to get 1 foot out. So there is a penalty on the play. Defensive holding is called on the Comets. That'll bring up a 1st and 10 for Presentation College. So it's 1st and 10 from the 46-yard line of Presentation College for the Saints. So they keep their drive alive thanks to a penalty. So 1st and 10, 45-yard line. In motion is Adams. quarterback is Eggle. He looks to the sidelines to Coach Andy Carr, who also helps with the offense. Zenner is the running back. And the handoff is to Zenner. He has a little bit of running room to his right, up to the 46. Brought out at the 47 by Ryan Henderson. So very limited gain on that play, maybe a gain of a yard. Looked like he had some open space, but Henderson did an excellent job filling that gap. Also coming in to help on the play is Jason Holmes, number 21, a sophomore for the Comets. So far, Mayville State's defense looking pretty good. It was just that penalty allowing the presentation drive to keep on going here. So it's 2nd and 10 from the 45-yard line. Eggle with the handoff. That is to Zenner. Zenner up to the 48-yard line. He is forced out by a host of Comets that time. Looked like Matt Self, Ryan Henderson, Jason Smith, all contributing on that tackle. So that'll bring up 3rd and about 7. We are seeing some new defenders on the field for the Comets. Coming into the game, we have number 50, Blaine Miller. Also number 42, Kenley Napoleon. Eggle, the quarterback, lines up, finds his receiver that time, and it is William Moffitt. Pass is complete for a gain of about 8 yards, but it doesn't look like it's going to be quite enough. So that'll bring up 4th and 3 here for Presentation College. And the Saints will punt, it looks like. Punter is Tanner Menke, a 6'2", 205-pound junior. He's a returning starter for the Saints. So they're looking to punt the ball away. Returning the ball for the Comets is Jason Holmes. Nice snap that time. And a rugby-style punt from punter Tanner Menke. High, deep kick at the 10-yard line. Holmes is brought down by a host of Presentation College athletes at about the 8-yard line. So it'll be 1st and 10 for the Comets from their own 8-yard line. Again, Mayville State University leads here in the first quarter, 7-0, thanks to a 48-yard pass from quarterback Andrew Blake to receiver Will Simpson. 10 minutes, 44 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Andrew Blake is the quarterback. His running back, again, Martin Stafford. First time we've seen Stafford so far this season. Blake gets the snap, hands it to Stafford, and Stafford is gulped up in the backfield. That was Jeff Branch on the stop. He's brought down for a loss of about 3 yards. So it'll be 2nd and, let's say, 13 from the 7-yard line. Andrew Blake, the quarterback. 1 receiver's to his left, 2 to his right. In the pistol formation, fakes it that time to Stafford. Blake scrambles around after some pressure, throws it up, and it's incomplete. That time his intended receiver was Dantrell Horn. Providing good coverage was Ronnie Beneviz. Sophomore, 5'9", 198 pounds. So I'll bring up 3rd and 13 here for the Comets from their own 8-yard line. So again, Mayville State University leading 7-0 here in the first quarter. Quarterback Andrew Blake finds his receiver, Martin Stafford, good for a gain of 3 yards. Tries to run up to the 20, but unable. He's actually brought down at about the 14-yard line, so he looked like he had some open running room, but was brought quite a bit short of the first down. Looks like there is a penalty on the play, so we'll see what the officials have to say about that. So, again, neither team really indicating who we're to be against, so we'll have to see what there's 2 flags on the play, so we'll see what they are. Unnecessary roughness called against the Comets. So unnecessary roughness called against the Comets on Martin Stafford. So that will bring up 4th and very long for the Comets, as they will ask kicker and punter Miguel Vega to come on the field. Vega will be pushed back deep in Comet territory. set to return the ball away for the Saints is Cameron Deering. He's also the kick returner. He's a 5'8", 168-pound junior. Good snap, high, low, or high kick. Not much distance to it that time by Vega. And the Comets will down it at the 30-yard line. So a punt of about 22 yards. The good news is it was high enough so it wasn't returnable. The bad news is they probably didn't get as much distance as they would have wanted. But it is 1st and 10, presentation from the Comet 30-yard line. Quarterback Austin Eggle leading the Saints out, and Austin Eggle led Minot Ryan to a state championship in football 2 or 3 years ago. Very, very good quarterback for Minot Ryan, and has had a nice freshman campaign so far. He is a redshirt freshman for the Saints. 1st and 10 here for the Saints. Eggle working, 3 receivers to his left, 2 to his right, no one in the backfield. And it's a quarterback draw. He's up to the 25-yard line. Brought down at the 23. Good for a gain of 8 yards that time. So nice quarterback keeper that time by Eggle. Design quarterback run. So again, the Saints working out of that no-huddle offense, just like the Comets. 2 receivers to his left, 1 to his right. Fakes it to his running back, Zenner, and finds his tight end. That is number 2, Cole Adams, a 6'2", 200-pound senior, and it's good for a Presentation College first down. Gain of 5 yards on that one. Mayville State University leads 7-0 here in the first quarter. Zenner is the running back in the backfield, 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Hands it off to Zenner. Zenner up to the 15, down to about the 12-yard line that time. He is brought down by several Comets, including Ryan Henderson and Delvin Arnold. Doug Kepman also on the stop. So 2nd and about 6 here for Presentation College. Eggle the quarterback. 2 receivers to his left, 1 to his right. Zenner in the backfield. Zenner gets the handoff. Taking his time. And he is brought down by a pair of Comets. Probably a gain of about a yard or 2 on that one. Nice stop that time by Jason Smith. Ryan Henderson also around the ball that time. So that'll bring up 3rd and 6. So we have 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Zenner, the running back in the backfield. Quarterback Eggle, another draw this time for the Saints. Eggle drives his way inside the 5-yard line. So 1st and 10 for Presentation College. Looks like he's down at about the 3-yard line that time, so it'll be 1st and goal from the 3. And Presentation really relying on that quarterback run, and both times it's been very successful for the Saints. Eggle did a nice job throwing the ball and running the ball, I should say. There is a flag on the play, and false start is indicated against the Saints. So I'll bring up 1st and goal from about the 8-yard line. Again, it's a nice day here at Jerome Berg Field. A little bit of wind, but very comfortable. I'm Harry Lipsiea with KMAV 105.5 FM. You can also find us on our KMAV webcast at KMAV.com or by using the TuneIn app. So Zenner in the backfield, handoff. He's up to the 3, to the 2, to the 1, touchdown, Zenner that time. So that was an 8-yard touchdown for Hayden Zenner, a 6'2", 233-pound running back. So a big boy that time, 8-yard touchdown for the Saints. That makes the score 7-6 in favor of the Comets. Attempting the extra point will be Sean Traster. Again, he's a junior. Eggle will be the holder. Good snap. Plenty of distance that time. And the kick is good. That will make the score. Presentation College 7, Mayville State University 7. We'll be back in 1 minute. So the 8-yard run by Hayden Zenner gives a Presentation their first scoring play of the day. And then the extra point by Sean Traster gives helps knot the game up at 7. So Mayville State University 7, Presentation College 7 here in the opener of the North Star. Sean Trafter kicks the ball away in the opening play. The return man was Jason Holmes, and he brought the ball up to the 32-yard line, so it'll be 1st and 10 for the Comets. Andrew Blake's the quarterback, working out of the pistol. 2 receivers to his right, 1 to his left. Chris Mays, the tight end, on his right-hand side. And Blake finds his running back, Terrell Jenkins, out of the backfield. Jenkins is brought down by number 96. That is Cortland Drummond. He's brought down at the 38-yard line. So good of a gain of about 4 yards on the play. So 2nd and 6 here for the Comets. Blake yelling out some signals. Again, Andrew Blake, 5'9", 175-pound sophomore. And he finds his receiver, Chris Mays. Mays is brought down at about the 38-yard line. So Mays looked like he might have it and actually tried to go backwards and was brought down by a pair of Saint defenders. New career Ware on the stop. So 3rd and 1 here for the Comets. They are working from the 42-yard line. 6:29 here in the first. Game is all tied up at 7. Blake with the play-action pass. That time to McMorris. Good for a gain of about 3 yards on the play, and that will be a Mayville State University 1st down. So nice play that time as Blake does a play-action fake to Jenkins and finds his receiver, L.J. McMorris. 1st and 10 from the 45. 2 receivers to his right, 1 to his left. The running back is Jenkins. Late handoff to Jenkins, and he's up to the 49-yard line at Presentation College. Good for a gain of about 7 yards, but there is a penalty on the play. Looked like there was some early movement that time, possibly by the Comets, but we'll see what the officials have to say.
31, Brady Furman.
So false start is the call on the Comets. So I bring up 1st and 15 for Mayville State University. This is their 3rd drive of the game. On the 1st drive of the game, Andrew Blake found his receiver, Will Sampson, for a 48-yard touchdown pass. Miguel Vega kicked the PAT to give Mayville State University a 7-0 lead. The 2nd drive of the game, the Comets actually landed on the onside kick after a muffed, and then were unable to convert on a 4th down play. So here's their 3rd drive of the game. Quarterback Blake finds L.J. McMorris on a double screen. He is unable to get much going, maybe a yard. And that'll bring up 2nd and about 14. On the stop was Jordan Taylor and Jeff Branch. So Jordan Taylor and Jeff Branch on the stop. So it's 2nd and about 13 here. Blake's the quarterback, 2 receivers to his right, 2 to his left, and he throws deep for Dontrell Horn, and it's just off the hands of Horn. Throw maybe a little bit too hard, but a nice passing attempt that time by the Comets, but Horn unable to come down with it. So on the coverage that time for Presentation was Elijah Spann, a 5'10", 192-pound junior. Andrew Blake's the quarterback. Sprints out to his right, looks for his receiver, Chris Mays. Mays brings it in with a one-handed catch, and he's brought down at the 48-yard line, so about 7 yards short of the 1st down. So it's 4th and 7 from the 47-yard line of Mayville State University, and Coach John Haynes is yelling for the punt unit to come on in. Again, the punter is Miguel Vega, 5'10", 180 pounds. He is the punter-kicker specialist for the Comets. So 4th and 7 here in the 1st quarter as Mayville State University and Presentation College playing to a 7-7 tie so far here. So Vega waiting for the snap, barks out a couple signals. Good snap that time. Vegas kick is high, a lot deeper than the last one. And it takes a Mayville State University bounce. Cameron Deering is the return man, and he elects to return it. He brings it up to the 20-yard line, and he is brought down by a host of Comets. That time it looked like Tanner Bickford and Jason Smith had a tackle. So that'll bring up 1st and 10 for Presentation College. Again, quarterback Austin Eggle leads the offense out. Both teams are running very quick-style offenses today, so not much breaks in between. So in motion is the tight end. That is Cole Adams. And Zenner is the ball carrier. He's up to the 30, 35, 40, and he is brought down by number 21, Jason Holmes. So a 15-yard run that time by Hayden Zenner. So that'll bring up 1st and 10 for the Saints in the 45-yard line. Eggle working with 3 receivers to his right, 1 to his left, tight end also to his left. And it is a botched exchange that time from the quarterback to the running back. Hayden Zenner and Austin Eggle just unable to get on the same page, so that'll bring up 2nd and about 16. Let's make that 2nd and about 18 here for Presentation College. So 2nd and 18 here for the Saints. Working on a 7-7 tie with about 5 minutes left in the first quarter. Austin Eggle looking for his man, and he's able to find nothing as pressure by Marcus Cheatham and Matt Self is just too much. So he throws it away. That'll bring up 3rd and 18, for the Saints. So far so good here on this drive for the Comet defense. After giving up a long play to Hayden Zenner, the Comets have done well on the first 2 plays of the possession. Out of the shotgun is quarterback Austin Eggle. 1 receiver to his right, 2 to his left. He's taking his time, finds an open man at 25-yard line, and he finds him. The open man is number 80. That is Jerome Mayfield. Mayfield catches the ball at the 20, goes to the 15, 10, 5, Presentation College touchdown. So that was a 59-yard touchdown from Austin Eggle to Jerome Mayfield, giving Presentation College its first lead of the game at 13-7. Nice pass that time by Eggle. It was right in Mayfield's hands, and Mayfield had about 20 yards to run. Mayfield did a nice job with beat his defender by about 1 or 2 steps. So the kicker, Sean Trafter, on to try the extra point. And it's deep enough, and it's good. Presentation College takes a 14-7 lead here in the first quarter against Mayville State University. We will be back in 1 minute. And set to kick the ball away. Here's Sean Trafter on the kickoff. That's a high, deep kick, but it is slanting to the right, and it is out of bounds. So again, Mayville State University will have good field position to start the drive. The Comets do find themselves down 14-7 here to Presentation College. The Saints hooked up on a nice passing play that time from Austin Eggle to Mayfield, Jerome Mayfield, so for a 59-yard pass touchdown. So that gave Presentation College a 14-7 lead thanks to the PAT kick by Sean Trafter. So the Comets trail by 7. Andrew Blake still the quarterback here. 2 receivers to his right, 1 to his left. The running back is Martin Stafford. Blake finds his receiver. That time it is Will Simpson, good for a gain of about 7 yards. That is up to the 42-yard line. He is brought down by Skylar Smith and Jordan Taylor. So 2nd and 2. So 2nd and 2 for the Comets. They were in the pistol. Now they're in the shotgun. 2 receivers to Blake's right, 1 to his left. The running back is Stafford. Stafford finding open running room. He's to the 50. Puts his shoulder down and goes to the 47-yard line. 1st and 10, Mayville State University. So that was a nice 8-yard run that time by Martin Stafford. Comets in the pistol, one receiver to the left, that's Dontrell Horn. To Blake's right is Jacob Lawrence and Will Simpson. Running back, Martin Stafford. Play action fake, that time to Dontrell Horn. Horn up to the 40, brought down at the 35-yard line. Good for a gain of about 10 yards. We'll see if they do get him the first down here. They might say he's out of bounds a little bit early. It looks like there might be a penalty on the play. Personal foul, hands to the face, is the call against the Comets. So the Comets were thinking it was the way that the official was talking to the other officials, it looked like it might be a face mask on the presentation defense. So the Mayville State coaching staff is not real happy with that call. So again, a 15-yard personal foul penalty on the Comets. So that negates probably a first down that time, as Blake and Horn hooked up on a nice pass play. So instead of 1st and 10, it'll be 1st and about 25 for the Comets from the 38-yard line. Blake's the quarterback, two receivers to his left, one to his right. Running back in the backfield, that is Stafford. Screen again to Horn. Unable to get much going that time. Maybe 2 yards up to the 40-yard line. So that'll bring up 2nd and 23 for the Comets. Again, Presentation College leading 14-7 here in the first quarter against Mayville State University. This is the North Star opener for both teams. 1 minute and 21 seconds here to play in the first quarter. Blake with the snap, finds his running back, Stafford. Stafford up to the 45, down to the 50-yard line. So a nice game that time by Stafford, but there is a penalty on the play again. So we'll see what the officials call here. It is a nice gain if the play does stand for Mayville State. Presentation College defenders are clapping, so we'll see. A legal motion against the Comets is the call. Mayville State players looked pretty disappointed on that play. A lot of hands up in the air, not sure exactly what happened, so they're frustrated right now. And it is second and about 28. So 2nd and 28 from the 35-yard line. So Blake leading the offense, getting some signals from Coach John Haynes. So Andrew Blake set, two receivers to his right, one to his left. The running back in the backfield is Martin Stafford. Blake taking his time, finds his receiver, Chris Mays at the 40, 35, 30, 25, 20, 15, 10, 5, Chris Mays. That is a touchdown. Oh, my, Chris Mays. Andrew Blake with a 65-yard strike that time to Chris Mays, the tight end, giving Mayville State University a touchdown. Holy moly. Nice play that time for the Comets. So it is 14-13 right now in favor of Presentation College. Miguel Vega is on to attempt the PAT for Mayville State University. But it looks like they are opting to go with the swinging gate instead of the extra point here. Quarterback Blake throws it out, and they do not get the 2-point conversion, so they elected to go with the swinging gate instead of the PAT, and it is no good. But nonetheless, Mayville State University strikes with a 65-yard pass from Blake to Mays. So Presentation College leads 14-13. We will be back in 30 seconds. 40 seconds remaining here in the first quarter. Presentation College leads 14-13 here so far in an offensive shootout. And I remember going to the Mayville State University Presentation College game last year, and that game was an offensive battle with the Saints winning a close game, but that was a hard-fought offensive battle as well. So looks like we might have the same thing here in the North Star Conference opener. The latest score was by the Comets as quarterback Andrew Blake found his receiver, Chris Mays, for a 65-yard touchdown. Very nice touchdown pass. Set to kick the ball away for the Comets is Miguel Vega. Vega doing the punting, kicking, kickoff duties for the Comets here today. The sidelines are yelling, "Ole, ole," here for Vega. Vega, nice high, deep kick off the hands of the returner, Carmen Deering. Deering does pick it up. Looks for some running room, but he is brought down by Joe Guidry. There is a penalty on the play, and the sideline is not happy, but looks like it will be a penalty against the Comets. So it looks like the Comets were going to be able to push presentation back deep into their own territory, but there is a penalty against the Comets. So that'll be a 15-yard personal foul against the Comets. So 1st and 10 for presentation from the 23-yard line. Again, the Saints lead. It's 14-13 with about 30 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Austin Eggle, the quarterback. Again, a Minot Ryan graduate. 2 receivers to his right, 1 to his left. So the face mask penalty leads the Saints out to the 23-yard line. Eggle looks for his receiver, and he just threw that one into the stands. Didn't have much time, and it looks like the crowd is asking for an intentional grounding. It was near Jerome Mayfield was the closest receiver, but it was thrown into the stands. So it is 2nd and 10 here for Presentation College. Eggle, the quarterback, working with 2 receivers to his right, 1 to his left, takes a look at the signals over at the sideline. So it is up to Hayden Zenner. Zenner drives his way to the 25-yard line. Good for a gain of about 2 yards on the play. So it'll be 2nd and 8, or 3rd and 8 here for presentation. So 3rd and 8. Again, presentation leads 14-13. It's been a fun game here so far at Jerome Berg Field. I'm Harry Lipsiea, 105.5 FM, and that's the first quarter. So going into the second, Presentation College leads 14-13 over Mayville State University. We'll be back in 1 minute. We've got a good one here at Jerome Berg Field. I'm Harry Lipsiea with KMAV 105.5 FM. Presentation College leads 14-13. That time, Eggle's pass falls just incomplete to Jerome Mayfield. And nice coverage provided by number 24, Joe Guidry. And Guidry made a very nice play on that one. So it's 4th and 7 here for presentation from their own 25-yard line. So the Saints will be punting the ball away. The punter for the Saints, Tanner Menke, the junior, set to return the ball for the Comets is Jason Holmes. So far, Menke has been effective kicking the ball away. He's been able to punt the ball pretty deep and fairly high. So a botch snap that time, and Menke is dropped by the Comets. And there is a fumble on the play, and it really doesn't matter who came up with it. It looked like on the block that time was Jason Smith and Nick Zollis kind of bringing the punter down. I shouldn't say a block because it was kind of a muff snap. The punter, Menke, never really got a hand of it, and the Comet defenders brought him down at the 15-yard line of Presentation College. So it's 1st and 10, Mayville State University. So the Comets will have a new quarterback, Jordan Aries, 5'10", 180 pounds. You know, a good day so far for Andrew Blake with 2 touchdowns, but the Comets have been running the 2-quarterback system all year, and so far it's worked pretty well. Both quarterbacks have been very effective for the Comets. 2 receivers to the left, 2 receivers to the right. Jenkins is the running back. Play action fake. Aris does find his receiver. That is number 81, Jacob Robbins. Robbins had a pair of touchdown passes in the Comets' last game and proved to be quite the threat. That was good for a gain of 4 yards that time. So 2nd and 6 for the Comets from the 10-yard line. Arias in the pistol, hands it off to Jenkins. Jenkins up to the 5-yard line. He is brought down by number 6 on the play, and that is Dylan Wasco. He's a senior, 5'10", 195 pounds. So again, third and about 1 from the 5-yard line. Arias, the quarterback, out of California. In the pistol, Jenkins, the running back. L.J. McMorris in motion. The handoff is to Darrell Jenkins, and he's up to the 3-yard line, in for a Mayville State University touchdown. There is a flag on the play. So as it stands, there is a touchdown by Darrell Jenkins, 5 yards, but there is a flag on the play. Unnecessary roughness on Presentation College called after the play, so Mayville State University takes the 19-14 advantage thanks to Darrell Jenkins' 5-yard touchdown run. So 19-14 here in the second quarter. On to kick the ball away to kick the PAT is Miguel Vega. Vega is a sophomore. So 5-yard touchdown run by Darrell Jenkins. On the hold is Andrew Blake, the backup quarterback. Bad snap. Blake ends up trying to make something happen. And he is able to find his receiver that time for the PAT. What a great job by the quarterback, Andrew Blake. Fernando Flores was the receiver, and he came up with the PAT. So just a great play that time by the Comets. Bad snap. Andrew Blake tried to make something happen, ran around a defender, found his receiver, Fernando Flores, for the PAT. Mayville State University leads 21-14. We'll be back in 30 seconds. At Jerome Berg Field, it's been an exciting one so far as Mayville State University leads 21-14 over Presentation College. The last score that time for the Comets was a 5-yard touchdown by Darrell Jenkins. And even more excitement came on the PAT as a bad snap on the PAT kick. Quarterback Andrew Blake was able to somehow come up with the snap, avoid pressure, and find Fernando Flores in the end zone, giving Mayville State University a 21-14 advantage. So set to kick the ball away is Miguel Vega, again handling all the kicking duties here for the Comets. 13 minutes, 45 seconds here in the second quarter. The Comets lead. Vega approaches the ball. High kick that time. Deep down to the 10-yard line. Their return man, Cameron Deering, brings the ball up to the 25-yard line, but there is a penalty on the play. We'll see what the officials have to say. Holding is indicated against Presentation. So it'll be 1st and 10 for the Saints from about the 12-yard line. So Mayville State University definitely has the momentum on its side, scoring the last 2 touchdowns. So Austin Eggle, the quarterback for Presentation, leads the Saints to the ball. 1st and 10 from the 12-yard line. Eggle with 2 receivers to his right, 1 to his left. Play action fake that time to Zenner. He finds his receiver, tight end. That is Cole Adams. Adams rumbles his way that time to the 27-yard line. There is a penalty on the play, and it does look like it may be against the Comets. So it would be a 1st down that time on the strike from Eggle to Adams. Personal foul called against the Comets. That'll give Presentation pretty nice field position after being pinned back to the 12-yard line. So there's the 20-yard, the 15-yard reception from Adams, plus the 15-yard penalty. So we'll be first and 10 for a presentation from the 41-yard line. Well, it looks like they keep going forward, so the 43-yard line. So first and 10 from the 43-yard line of Presentation College. The Saints trail 21-14 here in the second quarter at Jerome Burke Field. Eggle the quarterback, another quarterback draw. He's up to the 45, 43, to the 47-yard line. He's tripped up by Matt Self on the play. Self, a D-end senior for the Comets. That'll bring up second and about 5 for a presentation from the 47-yard line. Presentation College sets up. 3 receivers on the right, 1 to the left. Eggle the quarterback, Zenner the running back. So Zenner, the running back, gets the handoff, and there is absolutely nothing cooking on that play for Zenner. Host at Comets on the play. Looked like Ryan Henderson, maybe Marcus Cheatham, Matt Self, all in around the ball that time. So that'll bring up 3rd and 7 here for presentation. So a loss of 2 on the play. So 3rd and 7 here for presentation from the 45-yard line. A whole new defensive line in here for the Comets. Looks like Virgil Bolden, John Tagalava, all into the game for Mayville State University. So it's 3rd and 7. For a presentation, Eggle the quarterback with a screen attempt to Mayfield, and it's off his hand. So it actually looked like it was deflected that time by number 11, Nick Zollis, 6 foot, 210 pounds for the Comets. So a nice deflection by Zollis. That'll bring up 4th and 7 for a presentation. So it looks like presentation will be punting the ball away. It will be Tanner Menke, a 6'2", 205-pound junior. He on his last punt attempt, he was brought down by the Comets at about the 12-yard line. So Menke with the rugby-style kick. High, deep kick that time. Does take a Mayville State University bounce to the 30-yard line. So it'll be 1st and 10 for the Comets. So all the momentum is on Mayville State University's side. They were trailing 14-7 after the first quarter of play, but the Comets here have scored 2 straight touchdowns to take a 21-14 lead here in the second quarter. 11 minutes, 50 seconds left here to play in the second. The quarterback, Jordan Aries. This is his second possession. Aries sprints out to his right. Looks for his receiver, Will Simpson, but Simpson was on the ground, and it was picked off that time. Adam Garza, number 35, comes up with the interception. And like I said, it wasn't necessarily a bad pass by Aries. He was looking for his receiver, Simpson, but Simpson got tripped up somehow and was on his knees when by the time the ball got to the defensive back, Adam Garza. So Presentation College takes over at Mayville State University's 40-yard line, 1st and 10. They're going with an empty set. So 3 receivers to the right, 2 receivers to the left. The quarterback is number 3, Tanner Menke. So the punter now into the game as the quarterback for Presentation College. He jukes and jives his way to the 35-yard line. So we'll see. We're unsure if quarterback Austin Eggle was hurt or Tanner Menke has just entered the game. Good for a gain of about 4 yards that time by the quarterback, Menke. Menke working with 3 receivers to his right, 1 to his left. Hayden Zenner is the ball carrier, and he rumbles his way that time to the 30-yard line. It's going to be close to a first down. On the stop that time was Ryan Henderson, 6 foot, 245 pounds. First down, Presentation College. So the Saints will continue the drive here. They started on their own 40-yard line after an interception. That was an interception by Adam Garza. So the quarterback, Tanner Mankey, on another quarterback draw. They must have seen that in coming into the week. They must have thought that was going to be a play that was really going to be effective for them, because that's about the 5th or 6th time we've seen it today. Good for a gain of 5 yards. That'll bring up 2nd and 5 from the, let's say, the 25-yard line of Mayville State University. Mankey, the quarterback, 3 receivers to his left, 1 to his right. Mankey now looking to the sidelines at head coach Andy Carr. Running back Hayden Zenner, 3 receivers to his left. Mankey looking for some running room, and that wasn't a design quarterback draw, but he looked to find some room. The ball does pop out, but it's out of bounds. So Presentation actually gains yards that time on a fumble that popped out of bounds. So a gain of about 3 yards on the play. So it'll be 3rd and about 1 here for Presentation College. They're moving the ball pretty well here in the second quarter as they trail 21-14 to the Comets. So Mankey is the quarterback. 2 receivers to his left, 1 to his right. Double tight ends. And Mankey on a designed run, he sprints for about 4 yards. Good for a Presentation College first down. So Presentation doing a lot of running with their quarterbacks here today, and it's been pretty effective. He was brought out of bounds that time by Jason Holmes, but still, Presentation College first down from about the 16-yard line. So it's 1st and 10 here for Presentation College. Quarterback Tanner Mankey, also the punter for the Saints. Pump fake by the quarterback. And the pass is above his intended receiver, Anthony Bricker. Defense that time was Joe Gidry on the coverage. So that'll bring up 2nd and 10 here for Presentation. So the Saints set up again, quarterback Tanner Mankey. He's new to the rotation this drive. So far done a nice job, especially on the ground. And again, nothing available, so Mankey just uses his wheels and gains about 2-3 yards. Nick Zalis on the stop that time for the Comets, so that'll bring up 3rd and 7. And this is a pretty pivotal possession here for Presentation. Mayville State leads 21-14. We have 9 minutes, 33 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Mankey, 3 receivers to his right, 1 to his left. And Mankey's not finding anything. He does look for his slot receiver on the right. Good for a gain of about 4 yards. It looks like it will be short of the first down. Receiver was William Moffitt, a 165-pound freshman. That'll bring up 4th and, let's say, 2 yards. So Presentation looks like they will go for it. They do have a good kicker in Sean Trasser, but they will be going for it here. 4th and 2 from the 7-yard line. Pitch out to Zenner. He has plenty of running room, and he's down at about the 4-yard line. On the stop that time was Emmanuel Raspberry. That'll bring up 1st and goal here from about the 5-yard line for Presentation. One of the rare times this game we have seen a huddle, so the Saints are huddling. Tight formation this time. Mankey the quarterback. Wishbone formation, and Zenner puts his head down, and he is stuffed. Just no running room that time. Comets doing a good job. Henderson, Miller, Self all around the ball. Again, Mayville State University leading 21-14 here in the second quarter. It's been a good game, and it's a nice day. It's breezy here at Jerome Berg Field, but it's been very, very comfortable. And we have our first timeout of the day. Timeout called by Presentation College. This timeout break brought to you by Viking Insurance and Realty. We'll be back in 30 seconds. And we're back here at Jerome Berg Field. I'm Harry Lipsiea with KMAV 105.5 FM. You can also find us on the web on our KMAV webcast at KMAV.com. Or, one really handy way to listen is also if you have the TuneIn app. Search KMAV and find us. So 3 ways to find us here on KMAV for your coverage of Mayville State University football. The Comets lead 21-14 here in the second quarter. Presentation College coming out of the timeout here. And they are driving. It's second and goal from the 3 or 4 yard line. So it's been a fun, entertaining game. Both offenses have been able to drive pretty much at will. We'll see if Presentation's able to get in the end zone here. Handoff is to Zenner. He drives his way inside the 2 yard line. And they do say he drove into the end zone. So a touchdown for Presentation College. It was, tough position up here to see where he got. You could tell he was inside the 2, maybe to the 1, but they do say he did get the touchdown. So a 3 yard scoring plunge that time by Hayden Zenner. That makes the score 21-20 in favor of the Comets. Kicker Sean Traster, 2 for 2 on extra points so far today. Snap is good. Traster's kick has plenty of distance. And it is good that time by Traster. So after the Hayden Zenner run of 3 yards and the Traster extra point, it is Mayville State University 21, Presentation College 21. We'll be back in 30 seconds. Just when it seemed like Mayville State University had all the momentum after 2 straight touchdowns, Presentation College gets the momentum after a interception, set them up at the 40-yard line, and a nice scoring drive capped off by a 3-yard run by Hayden Zenner. Knots the game up at 31 after the PAT by Sean Traster. So we have a dandy of a game here at Jerome Burke Field. Good crowd, but there's still plenty of room to come on and enjoy the game. It's been a good one. Presentation's brought a pretty good crowd of their own here today. Traster kicks it off. On the return, L.J. McMorris. McMorris finds a little running room up to the 30-yard line. He's brought down by Alan Atkins of Presentation College. So Mayville State University, 1st and 10 from the 30-yard line. Quarterback is Jordan Aries. Andrew Blake started today's game, had a nice performance in the first quarter. Now it's Jordan Aries' turn, and Aries hasn't thrown the ball too much, but has looked effective as well. So far, so good for the Comets quarterbacks. So a handoff that time. It looks like it's to Martin Stafford. Stafford on the run, brought down by number 96. That's Cortland Drummond. We've said Drummond's name several times today. He's 6'1", 259-pound junior. So a loss of 1 on that play. So 2nd and 11 here for the Comets. Pistol formation. We have 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left, tight end. Tight end on the play here for the Comets, Chris Mays. Aries gets the snap. Takes his time. There's a little pressure by the Presentation defense, and the pass intended for Chris Mays is incomplete. That'll bring up 3rd and 11 here for the Comets. So 3rd and 11 from the 29-yard line. So quarterback Jordan Aries sets it up. Running back is Martin Stafford. Pressure that time from the right side. Aries tries to get rid of it to Mays, but unable to hook up. So that will bring up 4th and 11. Nice defensive stand that time by Presentation College. On the coverage was cornerback Jordan Taylor. So 4th and 11 here. 7 minutes, 30 seconds here left in the second quarter as Mayville State University, Presentation College battling to a 21-21 tie here today so far. On to punt the ball, Miguel Vega, the punting, kicking, kickoff specialist for Mayville State University. Good snap that time. Ooh, Vega bobbled the snap a little bit and was forced to punt the ball away, but I'll tell you what, considering he had a man in his face and he hardly got rid of it, he had a nice 30-yard punt, and there is a penalty on the play. It could be running into the kicker. We'll see if it's running into or roughing the kicker possibly. We'll see what the call is.
Running into the kicker.
So running into the kicker is called against Presentation College. So it looks like Mayville State University will choose to repunt the football. So it'll be 4th and about 6 for the Comets from the 35-yard line. So the Comets take the option to try to pin back the Presentation College offense a little bit. Miguel Vega again in to punt the football away. You know, I thought Vega did a pretty nice job considering he had 2 or 3 defenders right in his face that time after bobbling the snap.
4th down and 1, 6.
Better snap that time. Vega high, fairly deep kick to the 35, takes Mayville State bounce to the 25 to the 22. Oh, that's bouncing all the way to the 15-yard line. So good choice that time by the Comets to accept the penalty. So it'll be 1st and 10 from the 15-yard line for Presentation College. There is a penalty on the Comets that time by Sergio Vega, the Comet punter and kicker. So a personal foul, and he has been ejected from the game. So we didn't see exactly what happened. But so a personal foul on the play, and that leads to the ejection of the kicker and a punter. And man, in a close game, who knows how big of an impact that might have on this game? Because Vega's done a very nice job, you know, kicking extra points, pinning back the Presentation College on kickoffs and punts. So that could be a real tough break there for the Comets. So it is 1st and 10. And the officials seem, I don't know, there seems to be some confusion where to set the ball. 1st and 10 from the 30-yard line here for Presentation College. And the crowd of both teams seems to be pretty into this game as it's 21-21 Presentation College. Mayville State University with 6 minutes to play here in the second quarter. Hayden Zenner, the running back, has some room. He's up to the 30, down to the 32-yard line. Nice stop that time by Nick Zollis. Also number 20 in the play, and that's Jason Smith. Gain of about 4 yards for the running back, Zenner. 2nd and 6 here.
Gain of 4 on play. 2nd down and 6.
So the quarterback yelling on signals. It looks like Eggle's back into the game, but we'll see once he's turned in a little bit. Yep, that is the quarterback, Blake Eggle, back into the game. And Zenner with the handoff up for a gain of about 6 yards up to the 40. It looks like he has the first down. If not, he's very close to it. So 1st and 10, Presentation College from the 40-yard line. And, you can tell by the score, 21-21. Both teams offensively are looking very, very effective today. Both have done a very nice job. Now it's time for one of the defenses. You know, you're looking for the defense maybe to step up their game, but, you got to credit both teams' offense. So Eggle, the quarterback, another quarterback draw. That's probably the 5th or 6th time we've seen that one today. Gain of about 2 yards on the play. Brought down by 91, Delvin Arnold. Also in the area was Kenley Napoleon. So it's a 2nd and 8 here for Presentation College. Again, 21-21 tie here late in the second quarter, 4 minutes, 54 seconds to play. Hayden Zenner with the handoff. He is brought down at the 40-yard line. Nice stop by number 21, Jason Holmes. So, the run defense for the Comets has been pretty effective most of the day. given up a couple pretty nice run plays, but other than that, run defense has done a nice job. So it's 3rd and 9 here for presentation. They are from the 39-yard line. Quarterback, Blake Eggle. 2 receivers to his right, 1 to his left. Tight end. Running back is Zinner. Eggle has plenty of time, taking his time, and he finds open receiver, and that is number 80. That is Jerome Mayfield. He is brought down at the 43-yard line of Mayville State University for a gain of 18 yards. Nice pass play that time from Eggle to Mayfield. They've been a key connection here in the game so far today. Joe Guidry on that stop for Mayville State University. You know, I can't think of a better way to kick off the North Star Conference season here. It was just a really entertaining ball game here in the first half, as both teams have 21 with about 4 minutes to play here in the second quarter. Let's see, the ball carrier, Edmund Jacobs, that time is the ball carrier for Presentation College. Gain of about 2 yards on the play. So John Tagovailoa on the stop for the Comets. 2nd and 8 here from the 44-yard line of Mayville State University. So empty backfield, 3 receivers to the right, double tight ends to the left for Presentation College. And he sprints out to his left. That's quarterback Blake Eggle. He's up to the 40, down to the 36-yard line. So gain of a good 5 or 6 yards in the play for Eggle. They've been doing a lot of design quarterback runs here today. So it's 3rd and long 3 here for Presentation College from the 37-yard line. Eggle, the quarterback. 3 receivers to his right, 1 to his left. The running back is Edmund Jacobs. And that time is another quarterback draw from Austin Eggle. And wow, nice play that time by Eggle. Good for a gain of 7 yards, and that is a Presentation College first down. So Eggle has had a lot of luck here today, on those quarterback draw plays. So 1st and 10 from the 30 for the Saints. Again, it's 21-21 here late in the second quarter. No huddle offense here for the Saints. Eggle barking out signals with 3 receivers to his right, 1 to his left. Jacobs the running back. And the pass, Eggle to Mayfield. Mayfield breaks a tackle, and he's in for a gain of about 20 yards on the play, so a big play on the screen pass. So it'll be 1st and 10 for Presentation College. It'll be 1st and goal on the 20-yard gain. Well, 1st and goal from the 3-yard line for Presentation College. Eggle, the quarterback. This time they do huddle up. 1st and 10 from the 3-yard line. Pitch it to Zinner. He looks for some running room. And he is in for a touchdown. Hayden Zinner, 3 yards. That'll give Presentation College the 27-21 advantage here late in the second quarter with 1 minute and 47 seconds to play. So Sean Traster in here to attempt the extra point. Presentation College here with the 6-point lead here late in the second quarter. The snap is low, and Sean Traster actually ended up with it. The kicker, he is brought down by the Comets, so PAT is no good, but Presentation does lead. 27-21 here late in the second quarter. We will be back in 1 minute. If you were looking for a defensive duel, you're not finding it here today at Jerome Berg Field, as Presentation leads 27-21 with 1.5 minutes left here in the first quarter. And on the opening play of the drive, or the return, L.J. McMorris returns the ball up to about the 18-yard line as he is brought down by Kyle Bertram. So 1st and 10 from the 18-yard line for the Comets. Quarterback is Jordan Aries. Running back is Jarrell Jenkins. 2 receivers to the left, to the right, and Jenkins up to the 25-yard line. Good for a gain of about 8 yards. So it'll be 2nd and 2. The Comets up to the line quick. Jordan Aries, the quarterback, barking out signals, making sure everybody's set again. Jarrell Jenkins in the backfield. And it's a screen pass, this time to L.J. McMorris. McMorris unable to get much going. It looks like he might have enough for the first down, though. So a gain of 2, and they do give it to him. So Aries to McMorris for the first down. So 1st and 10 here for the Comets as they're trying to move. With a minute left here in the second quarter, they trail 27-21. Aries sprints out to the right, now to the left. And there's no one in the area. He just threw it to get out of trouble that time. There is a penalty on the play. So we'll see what the penalty is. If it is intentional grounding or something else. Illegal man downfield is the call against the Comets. So that'll bring up a 1st and long for Mayville State University. So it'll be 1st and 15 here for the Comets from the 25-yard line. Jordan Aries, the quarterback, leads the Comet offense up to the line of scrimmage at the 30-yard line. His running back is Jenkins. His receivers, Lawrence, McMorris, and Horn. Aries taking his time. He tries to hook up with Dontrell Horn, but the pass is incomplete. That'll bring up 2nd and 15 here for the Comets. Again, Presentation College leads 27-21. And we have 55 seconds here in the first half, and it's been an exciting opener for the North Star Conference. So it's 2nd and 15 here for the Comets. L.J. McMorris in motion. And it's a screen from Aries to McMorris. Good for a gain of about 6 yards on the play. That'll bring up 3rd and about 9 here for Mayville State University. Aries again leading the Comets quickly up to the line. Jenkins, the running back. Aries taking his time. He finds Jenkins. Jenkins up to the 35, to the 40, 45, 50, 45, 40, 35, 30, 25, 20, and he runs out of bounds at the 23-yard line. What a nice run after the screen pass by Jarrell Jenkins. And there is 22 seconds to play here in the second quarter. They're actually going to say he was pushed out of the bounds at the 16-yard line. Wow, what a play that time. Jenkins on the screen pass. So it is 1st and 10 for the Comets. So 1st down, Comets. Jordan Aries, the quarterback. 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Running back is Jenkins. Jenkins with a nice block. Aries finding some room. And he hooks up with his receiver. Good for a Mayville State University touchdown. The receiver that time, let's see who that was. That was, again, number 6, L.J. McMorris. So the touchdown was very nice pass that time by Jordan Aries to L.J. McMorris, and that makes the score 27-27, all knotted up. The snap is good, and that is Vega in for the extra point, so it is good. So Vega's still in the game. So Mayville State University leading 28-27. So Mayville State University, thanks to the extra point and the 6-yard pass from Jordan Aries to L.J. McMorris, Mayville State University leads 28-27. We'll be back in 30 seconds. And we're back here at Jerome Berg Field. I'm Harry Lipsiea with KMAV. We have about 15 seconds to play here in the first half. Mayville State University leads 28-27 after a 6-yard touchdown pass from Aries to McMorris. The PAT from Miguel Vega is good. So Mayville State University leads over Presentation College 28-27. Miguel Vega kicks the ball away. High and deep this time for Vega. The return man is Cameron Deering. And Deering with the return up to the 20. He is brought down to 25. Looks like there was a fumble on the play. Fumble on the play, also a flag on the play, so we'll see. So Presentation looks like they did recover the fumble. There is a flag on the play. Too many penalties here for both teams in the first half. Unsportsmanlike conduct is the call against the Comets. So that'll bring up 1st and 10 for Presentation College. And so it'll be 1st and 10 from the 37-yard line. Or no, they're moving them forward even further, so it'll be 1st and 10 from the 41-yard line. So there's only 9 seconds to play, so we'll see what Presentation tries here. So 9 seconds to play here in the first half. Mayville State University leads 28-27.
41-yard line.
The quarterback is Tanner Mankey. So we saw Eggle most of the day. Now Mankey's back. We saw before he has a pretty strong arm, so we'll see if they take a couple heaves at the end zone. Mankey on the run. Tries to hook up with his tight end, Adams. Incomplete pass. 3 seconds left on the play clock. On the score clock, excuse me. So I'll bring up 2nd and 10 for the Saints. Comets lead 28-27. It's been a good one here today at Jerome Berg Field. Both teams' offense is hitting on all cylinders. It'll be interesting to see what the second half has in store here in the opener for North Star play. Presentation decides just to take a knee and kneel it. So that is your score going into halftime. Mayville State University leads 28-27. When we come back in 2 minutes, we will have the Mayport Insurance and Realty halftime report. So we will see you in 2 minutes. We're back here at Jerome Berg Field, and we have a dandy as Mayville State University leads 28-27 over Presentation College in the North Star opener, and we'll have a scoring summary here on the the Mayport Insurance Realty halftime report. So let's give you a look at the scoring report here. Starting off was Andrew Blake, Mayville State University quarterback, finding Will Simpson, 48-yard touchdown pass. The PAT by Miguel Vega was good, so that gave Mayville State University the 7-0 lead. It was then Hayden Zenner with an 8-yard touchdown run for Presentation College. The kick was good by Sean Trasser, and that evened the score up at 7-7. Presentation would get back on the board, take a 14-7 lead thanks to a pass from Austin Eggle to his wideout, Jerome Mayfield, 59 yards. The kick was good, so 14-7. Mayville State University then got within 1 point as Blake found Chris Mays for a 65-yard touchdown pass, making the score 14-13 going into the second quarter. Mayville State University took the lead back thanks to a 5-yard touchdown run by Jarrell Jenkins. And then they took a 21-14 advantage when Blake found Flores in the end zone for a PAT. Presentation battled right back, 21-21 as Hayden found a 3-yard run. The kick was good, and that made it 21-21. It was then Presentation's turn again as Zenner found the end zone after a 3-yard run. Kick was no good, so it was 27-21. Comets end the half with about 2 minutes, or with about, 20 seconds left, as a 6-yard pass from Aries to McMorris And then the PAT was good by Miguel Vega, giving Mayville State University the 28-27 advantage. So that was your halftime report, brought to you by Mayport Insurance and Realty. We will be back here in about 10 minutes to give you the call of the second half. Again, Mayville State University leads Presentation College 28-27. And we're back. I'm Harry Lipsiea, KMAV 105.5 FM. You can also catch us on the KMAV webcast, KMAV.com, or the TuneIn app. Search KMAV. So 3 ways to find us. And, man, I'll tell you what, it's been a fun one here at Jerome Byrd Field for the opener of North Star Conference play. Mayville State University leads Presentation College 28-27. And it's been an offensive slugfest here today. We do have some halftime stats for you. Let's take a look. Mayville State with a slight edge in first down. Oh, no, excuse me. Presentation College with the edge in first down. Presentation has 16 first down to the Comets 9. But through the air, the Comets are leading the way. Mayville State University with 237 yards in the passing game. Meanwhile, Presentation College has 101 yards on the ground game. So overall, the Saints have 238 yards, while Mayville State University has 278 yards. Individually, Hayden Zenners had a nice ball game for himself. 17 carries, 63 yards, 3 touchdowns. For the Comets, Gerald Jenkins, 40 yards and a touchdown on 5 carries, so 8 yards per carry for Jenkins. Both Comets quarterbacks performing quite well in the first half for Mayville State University. Andrew Blake, 10 of 14 with 153 yards, 2 touchdowns, no interceptions. Jordan Aries played the second quarter. He's 5 for 9, 84 yards, a touchdown, and an interception. Receiving, Jerome Mayfield having a whale of a ball game for the Saints. 4 catches, 114 yards, 1 touchdown. L.J. McMorris leading the way for the Comets with a touchdown and 5 catches. He has 34 yards. Chris Mays has had the most yards, 3 catches, 73 yards, and a touchdown. Gerald Jenkins, 2 catches for 60 yards. And Will Simpson, 2 catches, 57 yards, and a touchdown. So very impressive numbers. Miguel Vega having a nice day punting the football, I should say. 3 punts, 114 yards for an average of 38 yards. Tanner Mankey, 2 punts for 63 yards and an average of 31.5. Leading the way tackle-wise, Jason Holmes has 6 for the Comets. So does Ryan Henderson, while Kyle Bertram has 4 for Presentation, and Cortland Drummond has 3. So Mayville State University is on the field. Presentation has yet to hit the field here for the second half. Again, Mayville State University leads 28-7 here in the opener of North Star. Mayville State University has a 3-1 record, while Presentation is 2-1. So it's been a fun one here, as both teams' offenses are clicking on all cylinders. So we will be back in 2 minutes to start the second half. We're back here at Jerome Byrd Field as both teams have taken the field here, doing their warm-ups in preparation before the second half. And like we said, if the first half is any indication, we're going to have a good second half here at Jerome Byrd Field here, as Mayville State University leads Presentation College 28-7 or 28-27 in the opener of the North Star Conference. And as I said, both teams have only 1 loss on the season. Presentation College lost to Dickinson, and they are 2-1. While Mayville State University had a tough loss a couple weeks ago to Valley City State University, and they are 3-1. So again, it looks like it's going to be a fun year in the North Star. Valley City looks to be the clear favorite, and after that, it's kind of anybody's guess. It looks like Dickinson should have a pretty solid team. Dakota State knocked off Jamestown last week, so it looks like there could be some real balance. Waldorf also has some key wins this year, so it looks like it could be a really interesting North Star Conference here in the second year of the full North Star. So really looking forward to see how that goes. So both teams ready to hit the field here now, and to kicking the ball away for the Comets will be will be number 32, Miguel Vega. He's a 5'10", 180-pound sophomore, and he's done a nice job on PATs today, kickoffs and punts, and he's really pinned the Saints back quite a ways. And punt, being the kick returner for the Saints, is Cameron Deering. Deering is a 5'8", 168-pound junior, and he's had a couple nice returns as well for Presentation College. So we'll see what kind of field position the Saints start off here in the second half.
Let's kick off for your comments.
Again, it's a good crowd, and it's a beautiful day here at Jerome Bird Field. A little bit of wind, but it's a nice sunny day. And as you can hear, a good crowd, and it's been an active crowd. They've really been, both sides have been supporting their teams really well today. So it's been a fun one to be a part of as Mayville State University leads 28-27. And we will have the start of the third quarter right now with the kick from Miguel Vega out of Arizona. And it is a high, deep kick from Vega. And he is pinned back at the 5-yard line. The return man, Deering, up to the 20, to the 25, brought down to the 30. It'll be first and 10 at about the 32-yard line for Presentation College. There is a flag on the play. Holding is indicated against Presentation College. So it'll be first and 10 from inside the 20-yard line. We'll see where they exactly mark it off. So first and 10 all the way down to the 10-yard line for the Saints.
First and 10 for the Saints. You're on 10-yard line.
Quarterback again is Austin Eggle, Minot Ryan graduate. He has one receiver to his right, two to his left. He hands it off to Zenner. Zenner up to the 20-yard line. Well, I should say the 17-yard line. That was a gain of about 6 yards on the play. So 2nd and 4 here for Presentation College. They've really relied on that run today, and it's been a mixture of Hayden Zenner. Also, the quarterbacks have done a really nice job on a quarterback draw play, or they've also done a couple sweeps with the quarterbacks as well. 2nd and 4. Eggle looks for his receiver again. That's Mayfield. Mayfield up to the 27-yard line for a gain of 11 yards. So first and 10, Presentation College.
Number 8, Jerome Mayfield.
So first and 10, Presentation College from about the 29-yard line. Eggle sets up. Running back in the backfield. One receiver to the right, two to the left. Zenner, the running back, with the handoff. He's up to the 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. He is tripped up at the 45-yard line by Jason Holmes. If it wasn't for a nifty stop that time by Holmes, Zenner would have taken it all the way to the house. And we have one Comet down back at the, let's say, the 30-yard line. Medical personnel are gonna take a look at him. And he looks like he's going to try to walk off to the sidelines here. Never a good thing to see. We've had a couple injuries today. So it will be first and 10 for Presentation College from the Mayville State University 43-yard line. Eggle, the quarterback. Two receivers to his left, one to his right. Zenner, the running back. Zenner's been the running back almost all day here for a Presentation. Snap is good. Handoff outside the tackle box to Zenner. Zenner is up to the 40, to the 35, 30, 25, 20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown, Hayden Zenner. So very nice play that time. That was a 43-yard run by Hayden Zenner. So 43 yards gives Presentation the advantage. They currently lead 33-28. On the kick, the extra point will be Sean Traster. Every chance he's had, he's made. There was one that there's a bad snap. The kick is high, it's deep, and it's good. So Sean Traster's extra point gives Presentation College the 34-28 advantage. And again, it was a beautiful run that time by Hayden Zenner setting up the play. So with 13 minutes, 35 seconds left to play in the third quarter, Presentation College leads 34-28. We'll be back in 30 seconds. And set to kick the ball away for Presentation College is Sean Traster, the 6'1", 170-pound junior for Presentation. And the Saints just regained the lead, 34-28, thanks to the 43-yard run by Zenner. And, wow, that is the fourth touchdown of the game for Hayden Zenner. On the return for the Comets was Jason Holmes. He's unable to get much going. So it'll be 1st and 10 from the 15-yard line for Mayville State University. And we'll see who the quarterback is to start the second half. We saw Andrew Blake in the first quarter, Jordan Arias in the second. Both have done a nice job so far. And we will have Andrew Blake, who was in the first quarter, as your quarterback here in the third quarter here for the Mayville State University Comets. They set up 1st and 10 from the 15-yard line in the pistol formation. 2 receivers to Blake's right, 1 to his left. The running back is Martin Stafford. Stafford up for a gain of about 2 yards. Brought down by Jeff Branch and Cortland Drummond on the play.
Brought down by number 42, Skylar Miller.
So it's second and a short 8 here for the Comets. Blake gets them up to the line of scrimmage. They're at the 12-yard line. He has some time. Throws it to Dontrell Horn on a screen, and that's up to about the 20-yard line.
That's complete to Horn. Brought down by number 30, Jeff Branch.
So that'll bring us up. We're about 3rd and 6 here. So 3rd and 6 for the Comets.
3rd down and 7 for the Comets.
The quarterback, Blake, barks out some signals, gets everybody on the right track here at the line of the scrimmage. He has 2 receivers to his right, 1 to his left. Running back to his left is Martin Stafford. He takes his time, finds his receiver. That looks to be Jacob Lawrence. On the stop that time was number 42. And that is Skylar Miller. They're going to be stopped about a 2-yard short of the first down that time, are the Comets. So a nice 4-yard passing play, but just not enough for the first down. So I'll bring up 4th and 2 here for the Comets. On to kick the ball away will be Miguel Vega, the sophomore. Special team units on the field. Punt returner will be Cameron Deering. He's a junior for Presentation College. Ooh, low snap that time. Vega does a nice job handling it. Deep, high kick that time. But it's one of those that takes a bad angle and it went out of bounds. We'll see where they set it out. So it'll be 1st and 10 from the 45-yard line of Mayville State University for Presentation. The Saints lead 34-28 here in the third quarter. 11 minutes, 44 seconds remaining.
45-yard line.
Eggle, the quarterback. 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. The running back is Zenner. Eggle barks out some signals, takes a look at the defense. Offense resets, gets a play call in from the sidelines. And it's a run to the strong side by Zenner. Zenner put the shoulder down, brought down at about the 43-yard line. Gain about 4 yards on the play. So that'll bring up 2nd and 6 here for Presentation. They have the 34-28 lead over the Comets. Getting a nice day here at Jeromeburg Field. Field is in pretty good shape. It's looks pretty nice out there here today. So 2nd and 6 here for Presentation. Eggle fakes the handoff to Zenner. Finds his receiver. That is the tight end. He's down to the 20, 15, 10, 5 touchdown.
Number 12.
So that is a 40-yard touchdown pass to Cole Adams. And sharp passing that play that time from Eggle to Adams, giving Presentation the 40-28 advantage. It's been a big start here to the the second half for presentation. They've made some adjustments, and offensively they really got that run going early in the third quarter, and they made it pay off with a play-action pass that time. PAT is good by Sean Traster, and that does give presentation the 41-28 advantage. We will be back in 1 minute. The kickoff by Sean Traster is out of bounds. That'll give Mayville State University 1st and 10 from the 35-yard line. But so far in the second half, all the momentum is belonging to Presentation College. They trail 28-27 going into halftime, but a long touchdown run by Hayden Zenner, 43 yards, and a 35-yard pass from Eggle to Adams gives Presentation the 41-28 advantage. So here for the Comets, there was a pass from Andrew Blake to Jacob Robbins, good for a gain of about 9 yards. Big hit that time by Skylar Miller. The official is saying that 81 Jacob Robbins lost his helmet after the hit, so he is off the field for this play. So it initially looked like they were going to give him a gain of 8 or 9 yards. It looks like they probably gave him a gain of 7. So 2nd and 3 from the 43-yard line for the Comets. Blake's the quarterback. 2 receivers to his left, 1 to his right. And Jenkins is the running back. And he powers his way to the 45-yard line. It looks like it'll be enough for a first down, but we'll see what happens. Brought down by Austin Haber and Xavier Cabral Otero.
Jenkins ball carrier.
First down, Mayville State University.
First down.
So the Comets are looking to keep it going. So 1st and 10 from the 46-yard line. Blake's the quarterback, Jenkins the running back.
1st and 10 for the Comets.
2 receivers to his left, 1 to his right. Blake yelling out signals. He's the sophomore quarterback. We saw him in the first quarter. And the handoff, fake to Jenkins. Nice pass to Horn. Horn up to the 45, down to the 40-yard line. He is brought down by number 14, Elijah Spann. That's another first down, Mayville State University. So the Comets rolling a little bit here as they are deep, or they're going deeper into presentation territory. 1st and 10 from the 40-yard line of the Saints. Mayville State working quickly, as usual. Blake's the quarterback, 2 receivers to his right, 1 to his left. The running back is again Jenkins. Jenkins with the handoff, off tackle. He's up to the 40, down to the 36-yard line. Gain of about 6 yards on the play that time for the Comets. So nice run by Jarrell Jenkins. Jenkins is a senior, and he's had a very effective career for the Comets. And he's very impressive in his 4 years for Mayville State University. Blake is the quarterback, 2 receivers to his right, 1 to his left. Jenkins in the backfield, play action pass, and he looks for his receiver, and he finds him. That is a first down, Mayville State University, gain of about 20 yards on the play.
It's complete.
So 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line for the Comets. Beautiful pass play that time. That was Blake to McMorris. That was McMorris' 3rd catch of the game. So 1st and 10. 1st and 10 from the 16. Blake works, hands it out to Jenkins. Jenkins up to the 10, 5, touchdown, Mayville State University. 16-yard touchdown run that time by Jarrell Jenkins. And he caps off a beautiful drive that time by the Comets. So 16-yard run by Jenkins for the touchdown. And that makes the score 41-34. So, the fun times continue here at Jeromeburg Field. It's been an entertaining ball game, to say the least. Both teams' offenses are clicking on all cylinders. Miguel Vega here to attempt the PAT. The snap is good. The hold is there. Vega's kick is low. So the score remains 41-34.
Point try is no good.
So Presentation College leads 41-34 with about 11 minutes remaining in the third period. Presentation with the 7-point advantage. We'll be back in 30 seconds. And we're back. Mayville State University heads to the field after scoring on a 16-yard touchdown run by Jarrell Jenkins. And that brings the Comets within one possession of Presentation College. The score is 41-34. Miguel Vega to kick the ball away for the Comets. 9 minutes, 9 seconds remaining here in the third quarter. Again, a good crowd here for the Comets today. Presentation College also bringing a nice crowd. Vega approaches the ball. We have a high, deep kick. The kick returner is number 83. That is Cameron Deering. He is brought down by Matt Self. Also, Joe Guidry also on the stop. So that'll bring up 1st and 10 for Presentation from the 30-yard line.
1st and 10 from the Saints, and they're on the 30-yard line.
Eggle, the quarterback. Zenner at his side in the shotgun. 2 receivers to his right, 1 to the left. Eggle with the snap, hands it off to Zenner. Zenner up to the 30, to the 32. Brought down by a host of Comets. On the stop that time, Matt Self. Also, number 42, Kenley Napoleon. So, gain of about 4 yards from Zenner. He's been very effective today here for Presentation College. He just had a 43-yard touchdown for his 4th score of the day for Presentation. So, 2nd and 6 here for the Saints from the 37-yard line. Run to Zenner, and he is brought down by Kenley Napoleon. Gain of about 3 yards on the play. That's going to make it 3rd and a long 3 here for Presentation. So a very big series here as Mayville State University looking to get the ball in its offense's hands as quick as possible. So we have trips to the left. Eggle is the quarterback. No one in the backfield. 2 receivers to his right. Takes a look at the defense, gets some signals from his coach, Andy Carr. Eggle with the snap. A lot of pressure from Mayville State University, and the ball pops out. They're going to call it an incomplete pass. It was kind of hard to tell if it was a fumble. He never really had a full grip of it, but they are going to call it an incomplete pass. So that'll bring up 4th and 3. Let's say 4th and a short 4 for the Saints. So, and their field position is not very good, so they're going to punt the ball away here. 4th and 4 from the 36. Back deep for the Comets, L.J. McMorris, wide receiver who's had a big day here. Punting the ball away for Presentation College is backup quarterback Tanner Mankey. 4th and 4 here for Presentation. The snap is good. Mankey gets away with it with the rugby-style kick. It's a low-line drive. And it's going to the 35-yard line here. There is a penalty on the play. We'll see what that is. Even if it is running into the kicker, it would be enough for a Presentation College 1st down. But it could easily also be a holding penalty. So we'll see what the call on the field is. False start is called on Presentation College. So legal formation is the call. Penalty declined. 1st and 10 for the Comets. So Mayville State University will start it at its own 35. The quarterback still is Andrew Blake. 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Running back is Martin Stafford. Blake barking out signals. Takes a look at the defense, hands it off to Stafford. Stafford has no running room. He is brought down by a host of Saints. Give Stafford credit that time. He was wrapped up about 5 yards in the backfield, and he found his way back to the line of scrimmage. They're actually going to give him a yard on the play, so give him credit for that. He didn't have much running room on that one. As Alex Cleaver and Celestiano White were on the stop. Blake's the quarterback, 2nd and 9, working from the 36. He finds Horn. Horn to the 40. Down to the 43-yard line. On the stop that time by presentation was number 36, Ben Torres. So it's going to bring up 3rd and about, let's say, a long 2 here for the Comets. So 3rd and a long 2 from the 43-yard line. Blake's the quarterback in the pistol. He has 2 receivers to his right. Lawrence and Simpson. To his left is Dontrell Horn. The handoff goes to Stafford. Stafford up to the 40, to the 50. He's to the 45, to the 40. He's to the 35. Breaks another tackle to the 30. 25, just his way to the 20. He's brought down at the 18-yard line. First down, Morton Stafford. Very impressive run that time from Stafford.
Stafford on the run.
Gain of about 24 yards in that one. So 1st and 10, Mayville State University. Is a personal foul penalty on presentation's defense from after the play. Mayville State's offensive players are waving their hands in the air, telling the crowd to get into it. So an excited Mayville State University team looking to possibly knot the game up or even take a lead here. It's 1st and 10 from the 19-yard line. Oh, no, they're marching it up all the way. So it's 1st and goal to the 9-yard line.
1st and goal for the Comets.
So 1st and goal here for the Comets. Blake's the quarterback. Again, the score is 41-34 in with presentation with the advantage. 6 minutes, 36 seconds to play in the 3rd quarter. Blake is the quarterback. Toss is complete to Dontrell Horn, and it's a touchdown. So an 8-yard touchdown, that time from Blake to Horn, gives Mayville State University a huge momentum and brings them within 1 at 41-40. So that was an 8-yard touchdown pass that time from Blake. That's his 3rd passing touchdown of the day. On the field is Miguel Vega to kick the ball away. He is 1 for 2 for PATs on the day. His last one was just a bit short. This one's plenty high. It's plenty long, and it is good. Mayville State University knocks the game up at 41. So with 6 minutes, 28 seconds to play in the 3rd quarter, the score is Presentation College 41, Mayville State University 41. We'll be back in 30 seconds. I've been saying it all day. We have a good one here at Jerome Berg Field for the conference opener of the North Star Conference. So right now the score is 41-41 as Presentation College has been battling Mayville State University, and it's been back and forth. Mayville State got on the board first. Presentation took the lead, then Mayville State got the lead. Mayville State led 28-27 at the halftime break. Then Presentation scored 2 straight times to take a 2-possession lead. Now Mayville State University coming back with 2 straight touchdowns. So it's been quite the offensive output for both teams. Here, Miguel Vega set to kick the ball away for the Comets here in the 3rd quarter. Back deep for Presentation is Cameron Deering. And Deering lets it bounce outside, bounce out of bounds. And that will give Presentation a good start to its next drive. So it'll be 1st and 10 from the 35-yard line for the Saints. And to be honest, both teams' offenses have had very little trouble here today. They've both been able to, establish that run game and then also go to the air. I mean, they've both been pretty balanced offense approaches.
Presentation takes over 1st and 10 on their own 35-yard line.
Quarterback is Austin Eggle. His running back, Hayden Zenner. 3 receivers to his left, tight end to his right. And the handoff is to Zenner, off tackle. He's off to the races. There it is. He's off to the 45-yard line. Good for a Presentation College 1st down.
21 Jason Holmes.
Oh, they might be calling him just short. So 2nd and 1 here for the Saints. Looked like it was a gain of 9. It looked like he might have stepped out of bounds a yard or two, in front of that. But nonetheless, 2nd and 1 here for the Saints. In the shotgun, Eggle, 2 receivers to his left, 1 to his right, handoff to Zenner. He might have gotten what he needed. He only needed a yard for the first down. So it looks like he will have another Presentation College first down with a gain of 2.
Number 94.
On the stop that time for the Comets was Doug Kaplan, 6 foot, 230-pound sophomore. He's from Elgin, North Dakota. His brother Casey was a 3-year starter here for the Comets and had a very good career, also as a defensive tackle, defensive end. It's a quarterback draw from Eggle again, so he's up to the 45, 40-yard line, brought down at the 38. Just off the top of my head, I'm guessing Presentations ran at least 8 or 9 quarterback draws here today, and they've been pretty effective. At the half, Eggle had 35 yards of rushing. Eggle finds his receivers, and his receiver almost all day today has been Jerome Mayfield. Mayfield was a 5'9", 167-pound senior. That pass was good for a gain of about 6 yards. So I'll bring up 2nd and 4.
Gain of 5 on the play. 2nd down 5.
So 2nd and 4 for Presentation. Eggle, the quarterback, 2 receivers to his left, 1 to his right. Zenner with the carry, and there's a pair of Comets in the backfield, but Zenner still able to plunge forward for a gain of about 2 yards. Brought down by Ryan Henderson.
Number 12, Ryan Henderson.
So it's 3rd and 4 here from the 33-yard line for Presentation. This is a big play here with the game all tied up. Scores 41-41. 4 minutes, 45 seconds. 3rd and 3 here for Presentation on the Mayville State University 33-yard line. There is a penalty on the play. False start is indicated against the Saints. That'll bring up 3rd and 8 for Presentation College from the 38 of Mayville State University. So that makes it a little bit more challenging. My old high school coach always said when you had a penalty on 3rd and short, it always limited the playbook quite a bit when you had to go from 3rd and 3 to 3rd and 8. So that time, pass off to number 18. To Anthony Bricker, but only a gain of about 4 yards on the play. Not enough for the first down. So it's going to be 4th and, we're going to say a short 5. So 4th and 5 from the 35-yard line for Presentation College. The crowd is on its feet in the big play here in the 3rd quarter, as Mayville State University and Presentation College are all knotted up at 41. 4th and 5 from Mayville State University, 35-yard line. Eggle barking out signals to his tight end. 3 receivers to his left, and Presentation College ends up calling a timeout here. So here with 5 minutes left in the 3rd quarter, the score is 41-41. Mayville State University and Presentation in a tie right here. We will be back in 30 seconds with the Viking Insurance Realty timeout. And we're back here at Jerome Berg Field, and it's going to be a big play here in the 3rd quarter. Presentation has the ball. It's 4th and 5 from the 35-yard line of Mayville State University. And both offenses have been very impressive today here in this 41-41 tie. Eggle, the quarterback, empty backfield, 3 receivers to the left, 2 tight ends to the right. Takes a look at the defense, barks and signals, steps back, has plenty of time, finds his receiver open. That is Mayfield, and it looks like he's going to have enough for the first down. Now the end official, the back official, says that it's an incomplete pass. The call is incomplete pass. 1st and 10, Mayville State University. So the official on the end called it a complete pass, but the back official called it incomplete. So that will bring up 1st and 10, Mayville State University from their own 35-yard line. Big switch of momentum here, as it is all tied up here in the 3rd quarter, 41-41. Quarterback is Andrew Blake. His running back is Martin Stafford. And Stafford had an absolutely huge run on that last possession. Blake's pass, play action, is tipped at the line of scrimmage. That was Celestiano White. White with a nice job tipping that ball.
Second down and 10 for the Comets.
So 2nd and 10 from the 35-yard line. Blake talking it over with his offense. Again, neither team using a huddle here today, so it's been a pretty fast-paced game. Really exciting to watch. If you haven't had a chance, it's been a fun one. And the handoff to Stafford. He's up to the 37-yard line. Barrels his way for about 2 yards. Brought down by defensive tackle Cortland Drummond. So 3rd and 8 here for the Comets.
By 96, Drummond.
So 3rd and 8 here for the Comets. Blake's the quarterback. 2 receivers to his left, 1 to his right. Martin Stafford is the running back. Quarterback Andrew Blake helping his running back with his face mask a little bit. Seems to be a little confusion now as Stafford is out on the as a receiver. So empty backfield now. Pass from Blake is to Hayes to the 40-yard line, and it's a gain of about 3 yards, but about 5 yards short of the first down.
That's complete.
So we'll see what the Comets do. Coach Haynes is indicating that it will be a punt, sending the punt team out. So it's 4th and 5 from their own 40-yard line for the Comets. Both defenses stepping up big after it's been all offense much of the day here. So it's been impressive defensive stands the last 2 drives. Indy kicks the ball away for the Comets. His sophomore from Arizona, Miguel Vega. He's had a nice game today. Back deep is Cameron Deering. He's been the return man on everything. Bad snap, but Vega does a nice job picking off the turf. And it goes out of bounds at about the 25-yard line. So it'll be 1st and 10 for presentation from its own 25-yard line.
On the 22-yard line.
So another a big possession here as both teams are kind of deadlocked in this 41-41 tie, and it's been a fun one to watch. Again, it is the North Star opener. Presentation College is 2-1 on the season, while Mayville State University is 3-1. We have 2 minutes, 35 seconds left to play here in the 3rd quarter. The quarterback is Eggle. He has 3 receivers to his right, 1 to his left. Another quarterback draw. It's been a popular call here today for presentation, probably the 10th of the day. That time Eggle runs forward for a gain of 6 yards. So second and about 4 for presentation. Eggle, the quarterback, finds his receiver. That is number 39. That is Logan Weiser. And he is brought down at the 36-yard line.
That's complete, number 39.
That'll be a 1st down for Presentation College. So 1st and 10 from the 36. The Saints are working quickly here.
1st down, 1st and 10 for the
as quarterback Blake Eggle continues to bark out signals. He has 2 receivers to his right, 1 to his left. Zenner is his running back. Eggle with the snap, hands it off to Zenner. And Zenner has no running room. That time Marcus Cheatham and Matt Self eat him up in the backfield.
Brought down by number 1, Marcus Cheatham.
So that is a loss of about 7 yards on the play. So very big play that time for the Mayville State University defense. That'll bring up 2nd and 17.
17, Saints.
Eggle barking out signals. Takes a look at his sideline. Gets his snap. Hands it off to Zenner. Zenner moving forward. Good for a gain of about 4 yards. Brought out of bounds that time by number 50, Blaine Miller. So 3rd down and about 13 here for presentation.
Brings up 3rd down, 14 for the Saints.
So Eggle is the quarterback. 2 receivers to his left, 1 to his right. The running back is Hayden Zenner. Zenner has 4 touchdowns on the day for the Saints. Eggle with plenty of time. Intended for his receiver on that one was number 2, Cole Adams, but it fell about 3 yards in front of Adams. So it is 4th down and 13 here for the Saints. So the Comets will have an opportunity on offense again. Late in the third quarter, the game is tied up, 41-41. The punter for the Saints is Tanner Menke, 6'2", 205-pound junior. Back deep is L.J. McMorris. He's a junior, 5'9", 175 pounds. Good snap that time. Menke with the rugby-style kick. Gets it out to the 35-yard line. So it's 1st and 10 from the 35 for the Comets. Again, Andrew Blake out for the Comets as the quarterback. We've seen both Blake and Aries today, and they've done a very nice job. The running back this series, to start out at least, will be Jarrell Jenkins. So Blake organizes the offense. He has 2 receivers to his right, Dontrell Horn, Jacob Lawrence. To his left is Will Simpson. The running back, Jarrell Jenkins. The handoff is Jenkins, off tackle, and he is out to the 35, brought down at about the 37-yard line. On the tackle that time for presentation was Jordan Taylor. Also number 3 on the stop. Or, excuse me, number 6, Dylan Wasco. So that was Wasco and Taylor on the stop that time. So 2nd, about 7 here for the Comets. Jarrell Jenkins is the running back. 2 receivers to the left, Simpson and Lawrence. To the right is Dontrell Horn. Handoff to Jenkins. Jenkins up to the 37, brought down at about the 38-yard line. Good for a gain of about 2 yards, so that'll bring up 3rd and a long 6.
That will be about 42. North.
So a big 3rd down play here for Mayville State University, working from its own 39. And that is it for the third quarter. It's been a good one here today. It's presentation. Mayville State University are battling at a 41-41 tie. We'll be back in 1 minute. And on the 3rd down play, it's 3rd and 5 for the Comets. Andrew Blake back deep, and he is brought down by number 35, Adam Garza. He is sacked for a loss of 5 yards. That'll bring up 4th and 10 for the Comets from the 35-yard line. So it's 41-41 here at the start of the 4th quarter. Miguel Vega on to punt for the Comets. Return man appears to be Cameron Deering again. Vega takes a look at the defense. Low snap once again, but Vega does a nice job of punting the ball away. High punt. Short, though, not much distance to it. And it is downed at the 42-yard line of the Saints. So presentation will have excellent field position, a punt of about 9 yards that time. So after being all offense most of the game, the defenses have made some nice stops here in the 3rd quarter and here early in the 4th.
Ball is down on the 41-yard line. The presentation will take over
1st and 10 from the 41-yard line for the Saints. Eggle the quarterback. Zenner is running back. 2 receivers to his left, 1 to his right. Eggle looking for his receiver, intended for Mayfield, and that is incomplete. On the coverage that time, Emmanuel Raspberry. 2nd and 10 here for presentation. 41-yard line here for the Saints. Eggle takes a look at the defense. Gets the snap at his ankle. Play action fake, finds Mayfield. Gain of about 7 yards on the play.
That's complete to Mayfield.
Brought down by Raspberry. Jason Holmes also in the area. They'll bring up 3rd and 3 here for presentation.
3rd down and 3.
They're working from their own 35-yard line. Eggle the quarterback. Fakes to Zenner with a screen pass out, and there he is. That is a nice screen pass. He's up to the 10-5. Touchdown that time for Presentation College.
That was complete to Bricker.
So that time it was Eggle to Anthony Bricker, and it was a play-action fake, and he was a screen to Bricker, and Bricker took his time, followed his blocking, and went in for a 36-yard touchdown pass, giving Presentation College an advantage. But there is an injury on the field, and medical personnel are on the scene, so we'll be back in 30 seconds. 36-yard touchdown pass that time from Eggle to Anthony Bricker. Bricker's a 6'1", 205-pound senior, and it took some time for that play to develop, but it is a touchdown, so Presentation does take the 47-41 advantage. There is a Presentation College player down, still on the field, medical personnel around him. Again, the Saints took the 47-41 advantage, and there's about 13 minutes, 35 seconds left to play here in the fourth quarter. It's been an entertaining one here to open up the North Star Conference season. And again, Mayville State University comes into the game with a record of 3-1. Presentation is 2-1. And it doesn't look to be much activity so far in the injured player. We definitely wish him the best. Both sidelines are kneeling down, paying their respects, and wishing for the best. So let's take a 1-minute timeout as we return to the action here at Jerome Berg Field as Presentation leads 47-41 over Mayville State University. PAT kick is good that time by Sean Trafter. That gives Presentation the 48-41 advantage here over the Comets. 13 minutes to play here in the game, and it's been a good one. Both teams' offenses have been high-flying, both doing a good job establishing that run game and finding plenty of success through the air. So I think it'd be hard to count anybody out until the final whistle in this one. So both teams been very impressive on the offensive end. So kicking the ball away for Presentation will be Sean Trafter, who just hit the PAT. He's had a nice day. He has a excellent distance to all his kicks. And returning the kick for the Comets will be L.J. McMorris and Jason Holmes. So the kick from Trafter, high and deep kick, goes off the hands of McMorris. He has a hard time coming up with it. He does. Gets up to about the 20, and he is brought down by Alan Adkins, a junior, 6'2", 180 pounds. So 1st and 10 for the Comets. They're going to put him at the 19-yard line. And again, it looks like the, let's see who the quarterback is. Andrew Blake is again the quarterback for the Comets. He has two receivers to his left, one to his right. Running back in the backfield. That is Martin Stafford. That time we have a screen pass to Jacob Lawrence, little to no gain. Making the stop for Presentation was Jordan Taylor, the cornerback. They are going to give him a gain of 2 yards. So 2nd and 8 here for the Comets.
Number 5, Jordan Taylor.
Working from their own 21-yard line. Presentation leads 48-41. 12 minutes left here to go in the fourth quarter. Blake's the quarterback, sprints out to his right. Looks for a receiver, Jacob Robbins, connects with him at the 50-yard line. Robbins brought down at the 48. So 1st and 10, Mayville State University. So that was a 25-yard passing play that time from Blake to Robbins.
On the same 48-yard line.
Andrew Blake, the quarterback, sprints up to get his offense to the line. We have trip receivers to the right, one to the left. Stafford fake, and that time Blake takes it himself, and he slides at about the 45-yard line, so a gain of 3 yards on the play. So 2nd and 7 here for the Comets. They trail by 7 here in the fourth quarter.
2nd down and 7.
Two receivers to the right, one to the left. Stafford, the running back. The quarterback is Andrew Blake. In motion, L.J. McMorris coming from the right side. Handoff to McMorris. He cuts into the left. Looks like little or no gain on the play. A little extracurricular activity that time, but no flags on the play, so it will be third and 8 here for the Comets. Still working from the 45-yard line of Presentation College.
We're down to 8 for the Comets.
Still from the shotgun. Blake's the quarterback. He has two receivers to his left. Lawrence, Simpson, and Robbins. To his right, Dontrell Horn. Blake sprints out to his right, making a beautiful catch near the sidelines is Jacob Lawrence. We'll see if he has enough for a first down. It looks like it's going to be a close one. That time, Blake, just put it out there, but I'll tell you what, Jacob Lawrence made a great catch near the sidelines, getting both feet down. There will be a measurement here, it appears. Yep, the officials are asking for a measurement, so this is going to be close, I'll tell you that. We have 11 minutes, 30 seconds here to go in the game. Mayville State University trails 48-41 to Presentation. The officials are measuring. The chain gang is out on the field. And it looks like they're just stopped just a little bit short. 4th and inches, it appears. And the Comets in Presentation's territory really have no choice but to go for it in this situation. So we'll see. And it's always a little more difficult when you run everything out of the shotgun to do a quarterback sneak. You do lose a couple yards on the play. It'll be interesting to see what the call is here in 4th and inches. So it's 4th and inches from the 37-yard line. Blake's the quarterback. Two receivers to his right. It's L.J. McMorris and Jacob Robbins. To his left is Jacob Lawrence and Dontrell Horn. The running back is Martin Stafford. Stafford had a very impressive run late in the third quarter that set up an 8-yard touchdown pass. So 4th and inches. Blake barking out signals. McMorris in motion. And it is Stafford. Oh, a play-action fake to Stafford. Blake with the pass that time to Jacob Lawrence. Good fake. He sure faked me out. I thought Stafford had that one. He tucked it in, looked like he was going to run, didn't have any space, threw it, almost a shovel pass to the wide receiver Jacob Lawrence for a gain of 3 yards. So 1st and 10 from the 34-yard line of Presentation. Mayville State University. Blake's the quarterback. Fakes it to his running back Stafford. Finds his receiver, that is Jacob Robbins. Robbins out to the 29-yard line, gain of 6 on the play. There is an injured Presentation college player on the field.
Down by 42.
And medical personnel will be called, and he looks like he's in a lot of pain down there. So all the teams, all the players are taking a knee. Medical personnel all are on the field. We will be back in 30 seconds. And we are back here at Jerome Berg Field. I'm Harry Lipsiea, KMAV 105.5 FM. You can also find us on the KMAV webcast at KMAV.com, or use the TuneIn app. Search us at KMAV. 10 minutes, 55 seconds here to play in the game, and it's been a fun one here. Jerome Berg Field. Presentation College leads 48-41 with 11 minutes left in the 4th and final quarter. Player coming off the field for Presentation College. So it will be 2nd and about 4 for Mayville State University. They are at the 28-yard line of Presentation College. Mayville State University picked up a huge 4th and inches. A really nice pass from Andrew Blake to wide receiver Jacob Lawrence. Kind of a shovel pass. So it's 2nd and 4 here for the Comets. The Mayville State offense sprinting out to the field. Presentation setting their defensive formation. Quarterback Andrew Blake. To Blake's left is running back Martin Stafford. Two receivers to the left. That's Lawrence and Horn. In motion is McMorris to the right. And there is a penalty on the play. False start is indicated against the Comets. That's going to hurt. You go from 2nd and 4 to 2nd and 9. So 2nd and 9 here for Mayville State University.
Second down to 9.
They're again working at the 34-yard line of Presentation College. Straight pistol formation. Stafford in the backfield. 3 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Good snap. Blake's pass intended for Robbins, and there is a penalty on the play. It looks like most likely it's going to be pass interference called against Presentation College. We will see what the officials have to say, but if you were a betting man, you'd probably say pass interference against the Saints. But you never know. Pass interference is the call. That'll bring up a first down for Mayville State University as they trail 48-41 here in the fourth quarter.
24-yard line.
First and 10 for the 34. Three receivers to the left, 1 to the right. The running back is Martin Stafford. Stafford gets the carry. He's up to the 20, down to the 15-yard line. That'll bring up 2nd and 2 here for the Comets. Nice run that time by Stafford, showing a quick burst right away.
Brought down to number 53.
Let's say 2nd and 3, rather. So 2nd and 3 here for the Comets. Blake's the quarterback.
8 on the play. Second down, 2.
2 receivers to his left, 2 to his right. Stafford, the running back, behind him. Barking out signals is the sophomore quarterback, and he throws to the end zone. And
number 81,
Jacob Robbins hauls in the touchdown pass from Blake. Blake takes a step back and swings it into the end zone for an 18-yard touchdown pass. Jacob Robbins did a great job of going up and getting it. So Mayville State University within 1 point here. The score is 48-47. Miguel Vega onto the field to attempt the PAT. Vega has 2 for 3 on the day on PATs. His holder is quarterback Andrew Blake. The snap is good. The kick has plenty of distance. And it is off to the right. There is a penalty on the play. The PAT is no good, but there is a penalty on the play. Encroachment on Presentation is called. So this could be a very, very big moment in the game. And it looks like a little bit of change of plans for the Comets as they are bringing in the big guys. It looks like they have a heavy jumbo package coming in. So again, Presentation College leads 48-47 here in the fourth quarter. We have 9 minutes, 43 seconds to play. And looking for the PAT. So Mayville State University isn't looking for the tie. They are looking for the lead. Presentation looks like they're going to call a timeout to try to figure out matchups with that heavy jumbo set. So again, Presentation College leads 48-47 with the PAT to come in 30 seconds. And we're back here at Jerome Byrd Field, and it doesn't get much more exciting than this. Presentation College leads 48-47, but Mayville State University is attempting the PAT. There was an encroachment penalty, bringing Mayville State to about the 1.5-yard line. So Mayville State decided to go for it. Here it is. Blake with the snap. It's a fake, and he throws it to running back Desmond Earl. Earl comes down with it in the end zone. Mayville State University takes a 49-48 advantage. Wow. So Mayville State University takes the lead back, 49-48. First, it was quarterback Andrew Blake, and he found his receiver, Jacob Robbins, for a 16-yard touchdown pass. And that time it was Blake, the quarterback, finding running back Desmond Earls in the end zone for a PAT to give Mayville State University the 1-point advantage here in the fourth quarter. 9 minutes left to play in the game. And, man, this is one pumped-up crowd. But if I was going to bet, I think it's going to come down to who can make the big key defensive stops down the stretch. So even though the game has been filled with offense, I'm going to predict that it's going to come down to who can make that big defensive stop. Vega on the field to attempt or to kick the ball off for the Comets. The return man is Cameron Deering. He's been returning everything for the Saints today. Deep kick to the 10 for the Comets. Deering on the return. Up to the 30, to the 40, to the 45, 50, 45. He is brought down at the 45 by Miguel Vega. The punter made a game-changing stop that time, because I'll tell you what, if he got through Vega, he is gone. So 1st and 10 for the Saints from the 45-yard line of Mayville State University. The quarterback is Egel. He has 3 receivers to his left, 1 to his right. The running back is Zenner. Zenner's had a big day. He has 4 touchdowns for presentation. Egel barking out signal, hands it out to Zenner. Zenner off tackle. He's to the 45, to the 43-yard line. So 2nd and about 8 for the Saints. On the stop that time for the Comets was Delvin Arnold.
Gain of 2 on the play. 2nd down, 8.
2nd and 8 from the 43-yard line for presentation. Quarterback is Egel. 3 receivers to his left, 1 to his right. Hands off to Zenner. Zenner to the 45, to the 40. He is brought down at the 35-yard line.
Number 50, Blaine Miller.
Looks like a first down. First down, Presentation College. On the stop that time for the Comets was Blaine Miller. Like usual, the Saints sprinting up to the line. Good snap. Nothing happened in that time, and the quarterback, Egel, tries to run away, but nothing happening. That time on the stop, Delvin Arnold, Marcus Cheatham making the tackle for the Comets. So 2nd and 11, 1-yard loss on the play. So 2nd and 11 here for presentation. Egel gets the snap, has plenty of time, tries to find his receiver. Instead, it is picked off by the Comets. Let's see who picked that one off. That's number 21, Jason Holmes. Holmes with the huge stop that time for the Comets. Oh, it was just a big interception that time by the junior, or by the sophomore, 5'11", 200-pound sophomore. Made a huge interception. So Mayville State University, they're leading at 49-48 here. So it's 49-48, 8 minutes to play here in the fourth quarter. And Mayville State University offense looking to capitalize on the turnover. Fake to Jenkins. Blake finds his receiver, LJ McMorris. McMorris up to the 40, to the 35, brought down to the 30-yard line. There is a flag on the play. We'll see what the penalty is. It looks to be against the Comets.
Let's do it again. Let's go.
For the second time of the day, it is an eligible receiver downfield for the Comets. And that negates a nice first down play. Blake did a nice job. They've been doing some nice play fakes. That time faked it to Jenkins, found McMorris for a 20-yard gain, but it's not to be. 1st and 15 from their own 45-yard line for the Comets. Blake has 3 receivers lined up to his left. Lawrence, McMorris, and Robbins. Blake takes his time, finds Jenkins. Ooh, he is brought down for a 3-yard loss. Making the stop was Adam Garza and Kyle Bertram. So that'll be 2nd and 17 here for the Comets. They are working from their own 43-yard line.
Loss of 3 in the play. Let's go, team!
So 2nd and 17 here for the Comets. Blake barking out. 2 receivers to his left, 1 to his right. And the Comets call a timeout. So the score is 49-48 in favor of Mayville State University here in the 4th quarter. They have the ball. We'll be back in 30 seconds. So we're back here at Jerome Berg Field. I'm Harry Lipsiea, KMAV 105.5 FM. It is 49-48 in favor of Mayville State University. 2nd and 17 here from the 43-yard line. Blake is the quarterback, looking for his receiver. He finds McMorris. McMorris bobbles it. Incomplete pass. There is a flag on the play. Been plenty of flags here today. Plenty of flags and plenty of yards. False start is indicated against the Comets. That'll bring up 2nd and 22 yards. 7 minutes, 12 seconds here to play in the game. Mayville State University leading by 1 against Presentation. This is the North Star opener, so this would be a big win for either team. Both teams have 1 loss, so one team is going to walk away with 2 losses on their record. The penalty is declined, so it's 3rd and 17. 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Blake's the quarterback, Jenkins the running back. Good snap. Blake unable to find his receiver, Dontrell Horn. That time on the coverage for Presentation was number 5, Jordan Taylor. That'll bring up 4th and 17, and the Comets will be forced to punt the ball away. So penalties really hinder the Comets that drive. They were able to come up with the big interception by Jason Holmes, but unable to cash in on the scoreboard. 4th and 17. Miguel Vega is the kicker, punter, kickoff specialist for the Comets. Back deep for Presentation. Cameron Deering. Ooh, a punt out of bounds that time for Vega. We'll see where they mark it. The 1st and 10 for Presentation. So it'll be 1st and 10 from the 49-yard line of Presentation. So about a 9-yard punt that time. So 1st and 10 from the 49. Presentation College, 7 minutes to work with here in the game. And it's been a scoring fest. 49-48 in favor of the Comets.
1st and 10 for the Saints. You're on 49.
Eggle is the quarterback. He has 2 receivers to his left. Tight end also to his left. Zenner, the running back, to his right. Zenner gets the carry. Brought down at the 50-yard line by Nick Zallis.
Tackle made by the Comets, number 9.
Zallis is 6 foot, 200 pounds.
Also 1 on the play.
He is a defensive back from Palm Desert, California, and he's had a nice day here today. Zallis has had 5, 6, 7 stops for the Comets. 2nd 11 here for Presentation. In the pistol, Eggle, the quarterback, hands it off to Zenner. Zenner makes his way to the 50, to the 45 of the Comets. They'll bring up 3rd and 5, excuse me. So 3rd and 5 for Presentation. You're probably looking at four down territory, but you never know. Maybe you pit him back deep and try to get the ball back. You just never know. So 3rd and 5. Eggle looks for a receiver, looks to run, being chased down by Marcus Cheatham. Stumbles forward for a gain of about 3 yards. Doesn't look like it's going to be quite enough. It's 4th and about 1 for Presentation. Presentation looks like they're going to elect to punt, but we'll see what... Oh, nope, instead of the punt unit, that was just a couple guys for that heavy jumbo set. So, I formation, 2 tight ends, pitch to Zenner, And Zenner fumbles the ball. Zenner fumbles the ball. Mayville State indicates that they have it, and they do. Fumble by Zenner. He had enough for the first down, but was unable to hold on to the ball. It was Nick Zales, the junior defensive back, that came up with it. Big play for the Comets. So the last two drives of presentation, Mayville State University able to force turnovers. First, it was Jason Holmes with the interception. Now Nick Zales comes up with the huge fumble recovery. 1st and 10, Mayville State University, 37-yard line. With 5 minutes, 33 seconds to work with.
No, 37-yard line.
Blake is the quarterback. In motion is the running back. They're doing a little trickery. The running back throws it deep to LJ McMorris, and it is just incomplete. Attempting the pass that time was Martin Stafford. It was a nice-looking play. He just led him a little bit too far on the halfback toss pass. But the Comets looking to end this one with a big touchdown.
2nd and 10 for the Comets.
Unable to quite do that, but the Comets 2nd and 10 from the 37-yard line. Blake's the quarterback. Hands it off to Martin Stafford. He actually held it himself, and he is brought down by number 5, Jordan Taylor. So Blake is brought down for about a yard loss that time. Mayville State University does a very nice job on their play-action fakes. There is a penalty on the field. It is against Presentation College. We'll see what the call is, but unnecessary roughness is the call against Presentation College. First down for Mayville State University, so a huge penalty that time called against Presentation College. A lot of penalties here today, but still been a fun one. So 1st and 10 here for Mayville State University from the 50-yard line.
On the same 49-yard line.
So Blake's the quarterback. 1 receiver to his left, 3 receivers to his left, 1 to his right. Martin Stafford with the handoff. Stafford up to the 45, to the 40. He's going to be just short of a first down, but a nice run that time by Stafford.
Brought down by number 52. Excuse me, number 62.
Adele Frome on the stop. So it'll be 2nd and 1 here for the Comets. Andrew Blake's the quarterback, barking out some signals. He has 2 receivers to his left, 1 to his right, and it looks like we're going to get a measurement here from the officials. Oh, no, now they're calling it 2nd and inches. So 2nd and inches here for the Comets. 2nd and inches. The quarterback is Blake. Stafford, the running back. And the pass from Blake is incomplete, intended for L.J. McMorris. Again, the score is Mayville State University 49, Presentation College 48, with 4 minutes, 59 seconds left here to play. 3rd and inches here for the Comets. Quarterback, Andrew Blake. Stafford, the running back. Receiver to the right is Jacob Robbins. To the left is Jacob Lawrence and Dontrell Horn. Stafford up the middle. He has a nice push. It looks like he has enough for that first down. We'll wait on the official spot, but it looks like it's going to be first down. First down, Mayville State University. And Presentation's going to look to start using their timeouts here pretty quick. So, Mayville State University leading by 1 here late in the 4th quarter. New offensive lineman in here for the Comets. Number 61, John Kuntz, in at tackle. The quarterback, Blake, yelling out signals. Hands it off to the running back. That's Stafford. Stafford up to the 35, down to the 33-yard line. Gain of about 6 yards for running back Martin Stafford. So big play that time for Stafford, because that's 6 yards closer to a first down, and every first down is just huge for the Comets at this point. So 2nd and 4 here for Mayville State University. They lead by 1 here in the fourth quarter over Presentation College. In the shotgun, 1 yard back is Stafford. Stafford on the carry. He is brought down near the 30-yard line. Gain of about 2 yards. On the stop that time
Stafford on the carry
was Cortland Drummond.
Along with number 10, White.
Cecilino White also on the stop. Gain of about 2 yards on the play. There is a Presentation College player down. So the medical personnel are on the field. Everyone's taking a knee here at the stadium. There's 3 minutes, 43 seconds to play. Mayville State University leads 49-48. We will be back in 1 minute. And we're back, Mayville State University. 3rd and 3 here for the Comets. They're working from their own, or from Presentation College's 31-yard line. 3rd and 3 here. Mayville State University, they lead 49-48 over Presentation College. 3 minutes, 38 seconds. Stafford, the running back, on the carry. Gain of about 2 or 3 yards in the play. We'll see if it's enough. It's around the 29-yard line, right where the sticks seem to be. Looks like they will probably bring the chain gang out. That is it. We will have a measurement here, and this is a key measurement. Nice run that time. Stafford's done a nice job on this drive, just keeping his legs moving all the way around. The line's been giving a pretty good push as well. Looks like a first down. Ooh, just a link short. We're going to say 4th and about an inch. So the Comets have a huge 4th down play here. 4th down and about an inch. They're at the 29-yard line. So they're working from the 29-yard line of Presentation College. 4th and inches. 4th and inches. 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. The running back is Stafford. He's been in this drive and been carrying the load here in the fourth quarter. Quarterback is Andrew Blake. The handoff is to Stafford. Stafford is up to the 27-yard line. Good for a Mayville State University first down. Not a real long run, but it's 2 yards and it's enough. Cortland Drummond on the stop that time. Austin Haber also on the tackle. 1st and 10 from the 26-yard line for the Comets. We got 3 minutes, 15 seconds left. Mayville State University leads 49-48 over Presentation. Working from the pistol is Andrew Blake. Stafford up the middle. Excuse me, that's number 26 that came into the game. I believe that's DeAndre Hubbard. He is not on the roster for the Comets.
Well, there is DeAndre Hubbard.
So it is DeAndre Hubbard with a gain of about 8 yards. There is a penalty on the play. A legal shift is indicated against the Comets. So the nice run is negated that time. Hubbard did a great job of keeping his feet moving, but it is negated by the illegal shift. So 2 minutes, 58 seconds here in the fourth quarter. Mayville State University leads 49-48 over Presentation College. Both teams looking to open up the conference season with a victory.
1st and 15.
DeAndre Hubbard not on the roster, but I'm guessing 6 foot, 230-pound running back into the game. Again, there's penalty on the play, and it looks like it's probably illegal motion or false start. False start is indicated against the Comets. So the Comets, 1st and 20 here for Mayville State University. They're working from the 36-yard line. 2 minutes, 50 seconds on the clock. The running back, DeAndre Hubbard. Two receivers to his left, one to his right. Blake takes a look at the defense. Jordan Melendo, the center. Jacob Robbins in motion. And a fake to Hubbard. Screen pass, that time to Robbins. And he's up to the 20, to the 15, to the 10, the 5. Touchdown, Jacob Robbins. What a play call by the Comets. Beautiful play call that time. They fake it to Hubbard, throw a screen pass out of the backfield to Robbins, and he goes 29 yards for the, or no, excuse me, that'll be 39 yards for the touchdown. So that is Blake to Robbins for the 39-yard touchdown, giving Mayville State University a 55-49 lead, 56-49 lead.
Point is good.
So the extra point by Vega is good.
56.
So Mayville State University has a 56-48 advantage. So Mayville State University leads by 8. So 56-48 is the advantage thanks to the 39-yard pass from Blake to Robbins. And the Comet fans are up with the 8-point lead. So excited crowd here at Jerome Berg Field. We will be back with the kickoff in 30 seconds. And we're back at Jerome Berg Field. If you're looking for excitement, well, you've gotten it today. Mayville State University leads 56-48 after the 39-yard pass from Andrew Blake to Jacob Robbins. Miguel Vega kicks the ball away. Comets again leading by 8. 2 minutes, 19 seconds left in the game. High, deep kick that time. It will bounce out of bounds, so Presentation will have it first and 10 from the 35. So this drive could be the game here for Presentation College. And what a game it has been. Both teams' offenses have been clicking from the beginning. Quarterback is Blake Eggle. He has 3 receivers to his left, 2 to his right. So Eggle leads his offense to the line. They're working from the 35-yard line here with about 2 minutes left in the game. His team down by 8 points. Eggle looks for his open man, and it goes into the arms of Joe Guidry. Mayville State University with the interception. Joe Guidry intercepts Eggle. Eggle was looking for his wideout on that, and that was Jerome Mayfield. And Joe Guidry came up with the big interception. So Mayville State University leading 56-48 with 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter. It'll be first and 10 from their own 45-yard line. What a play by Joe Guidry. A good read off the hand from Eggle, making the interception. Guidry is a 5'10", 175-pound junior for the Comets. Another penalty on the field. Been a lot of yellow out there. On the play that time for the Comets was a run in the backfield from a number 22. That's Desmond Earls, but there is a penalty called against the Comets for false start. So, first and 15, 2:12 left to play in the game. Comets working from their own 40-yard line. Coming into the game is Langdon native Kate Pengilly, a backup tight end. So two receivers to Blake's left. We have Will Simpson, Dontrell Horn. 2 tight ends, Kate Pengilly and Chris Mays to his right. The running back is Desmond Earls. Earls with a quick burst, and he is brought down after a gain of about 3 yards on the play.
22 Desmond Earls.
Austin Haber on the stop that time. Adele Frumi also on the stop. 2nd and 12 here for the Comets. So we'll see. It appears Mayville State will be a timeout. Timeout taken by Presentation College. Mayville State University leading 56-48 with 2 minutes and 4 seconds to play. We'll be back after this timeout in 30 seconds. We're back from the Viking Insurance and Realty timeout break. And it is 2nd and 12 here for the Comets. They lead 56-48. Just over 2 minutes remaining in the game. Earl's on the run for the Comets. Gets a gain of about 4 yards on the play. On the stop that time is number 53, Austin Haber.
96 from Roche.
So there was a gain of about, let's say, 6 yards on the play. Jenkins back in the backfield for the Comets. So we have 3rd and 7 here for Mayville State University. So 3rd down from about the 48-yard line. Big 3rd down play here for the Comets, leading by 8 over Presentation College late in the 4th quarter. 2 receivers to his left. Running back in the backfield is Jenkins. And Jenkins is stuffed right up the middle. Number 62, Adele Frumi on the stop. Little to no gain that time for Jenkins. So 4th and 6 for Mayville State University. It appears like they will punt the football. They are working from the 50-yard line. I should say the 49-yard line. 44 seconds here to play. The Comet crowd going, but they're excited, but there's still some time to play here. 35 seconds on the clock. There's 5 seconds left on the play clock, so Mayville State will most likely call a timeout here. Mayville State University calls a timeout. 25 seconds left on the clock. Again, Mayville State University leads 56-48. Oh, it looks like Mayville State will be taking the penalty instead of taking the timeout. So Mayville State takes the 5-yard delay of game penalty. 25 seconds here to play. Miguel Vega in to kick the ball away. Back deep for Presentation is Cameron Deering. Vega, line drive kick. Down to the 20 with a Mayville State bounce. Deering stepped out of the bounce at 17-yard line. So Presentation will not have great field position to start the final drive of the game. I should say final drive of regulation, most likely. So it is 1st and 10 from the 18-yard line. 15 seconds to play here in Presentation. Trails by 8 points. 1st and 10 from their own 17-yard line. New quarterback for Presentation, Tanner Menke, back into the game. Drives to his left. Finds his receiver, but it's in and out of the hands of his receiver on the play. That's William Moffitt. So it's 2nd and 10. That would have brought it out to the 35-yard line. It was a nice passing play, but in and out of the hands of Moffitt. So there is 9 seconds remaining here for Presentation. They trail by 8 points. The score is 56-48. Mayville State University with the lead. The quarterback, Tanner Menke, runs to his right, looks for his receiver, out of his hand. Good coverage that time for the Comets. Emmanuel Raspberry, Nick Zales doing a good job on the coverage. So it is 3rd and 10 for Presentation College. 2 seconds in the game remaining. So Mayville State University leading 56-48. The Saints 3rd and 10 from their own 17-yard line. Menke, the quarterback. He runs to his right, looks for an open receiver, in and out of the hands of a Comet defender, Emmanuel Raspberry. Incomplete pass. Mayville State University with the 56-48 victory over Presentation College to open up the North Star Conference season. We will be back in 2 minutes as Mayville State University with the 56-48 victory. And we're back here at Jerome Burke Field. I'm Harry Lipsiea. Mayville State University celebrating a 56-48 victory in the opener of the North Star Conference over Presentation College. And wow, do we have a shootout here today. We will take a look at the second half scoring here on our game summary brought to you by Goose River Bank. So it was 28-27. Mayville State had the lead at halftime. Hayden Zenner had a 43-yard run to start it off to give Presentation a 34-28 advantage to start the third quarter. The Saints kept it going as Eggle found his tight end Adams in the end zone for a 35-yard touchdown, giving Presentation a 41-28 advantage in the third quarter. But the Comets would battle back. Jenkins with a 16-yard touchdown run, getting the Comets within 7 at 41-34. It was then Andrew Blake finding Dontrell Horn for the touchdown, and that tied the game up at 41. Presentation would take a lead early in the fourth as Eggle found his wide receiver, and that was Anthony Bricker for a 27-yard touchdown pass. But the Comets would fight back. Andrew Blake connected with Jacob Robbins for a 16-yard touchdown, giving the Comets a 49-48 advantage. And Blake would hook up with Robbins one more time, this time for a 39-yard touchdown pass, giving Mayville State University the 56-48 victory. We will be back in 1 minute with the stats, thanks to the game summary brought to you by Goose River Bank. And we're back here at Mayville State, Jerome Burke Field, and Mayville State University with the 56-48 victory over Presentation College, and we had a good one here today. And here's a look at the stats. Leading the way for Mayville State University through the air was quarterback Andrew Blake, the sophomore, 323 yards, 5 touchdowns, no interceptions. Receiving, Jacob Robbins, 2 touchdowns, 101 yards, 6 catches. L.J. McMorris, also a touchdown, 6 catches. Dontrell Horn, 6 catches, 40 yards, and a touchdown. Chris May, 76 yards and a touchdown. Rushing the football, Bostrell Jenkins, Martin Stafford had nice days. Jenkins, 12 runs, 73 yards, 2 touchdowns. Martin Stafford, 14 carries, 78 yards, and he had several very big runs there in the fourth quarter. Presentation was led by Hayden Zenner with 188 yards and 4 touchdowns. Through the air, Austin Eggle had 14 completions, 247 yards, and 3 touchdowns. So, an overall offense, Mayville State University, listen to this, 555 yards of total offense. Presentation College had quite the game themselves, 487 yards of total offense. So, it was a offensive battle here today, and it was a fun one to watch as Mayville State University walks away with the 56-48 victory, as well as a 1-0 record in the North Star Conference. So every game, there's 1 or 2 plays that really, really change what the game is all about. And this game was no different. And we call that here at KMAV the Goose River Bank, the Finley Motors highlight of the game. We will be back with our Finley Motors highlight of the game in 30 seconds. Today's Finley Motors highlight of the game is a pair of plays in the fourth quarter. It was the connection of Andrew Blake, sophomore quarterback, and Jacob Robbins, a junior wide receiver. It started off with Robbins catching a pass from Andrew Blake, 16 yards out for the touchdown. And then later in the quarter, it was Blake finding Robbins on a 39-yard strike out of the backfield, giving Mayville State University a 56-48 advantage. And that's what it ended up being. So the Comets improved to 1-0 in the North Star, 4-1 overall. And Presentation drops to 2-2 overall and 0-1 in the North Star. Again, I'm Harry Lipsiea. I want to thank you for tuning in today and thank our sponsors. Without them, this broadcast wouldn't be possible. Thanks to Craig back in the studio. A great job as always, and we really appreciate it. And you guys have a good night, and we will see you in a couple of weeks for Mayville State University football.